sinister.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Critical Failures, our little D&D show where we inevitably find doom and destruction across the lands of Rinzavia. I'm joined again tonight, as always, with my erstwhile colleagues, Talk, who is played by Coco Plays MB. Be sure to go give him a follow over his Twitch stream and YouTube. Oodi, who plays Cethe, our wonderful little warlock who definitely doesn't have anything evil or sinister planned.
Never.
Never. She's streaming this as well at the moment. Be sure to go give her a shout. We're joined by Quill, who's played by Shrimpella, our little kitty druid, also streaming this at the moment. So be sure to go say hi. And we have a new face tonight. We're joined by Palico Don Fluffles, who is playing our new character, who you're going to get to know a little bit better. I don't want to spoil anything, but Don Fluffles, I suppose we'll call you. He's also going to be streaming this in the future. I don't think you're streaming it right now, right?
I am not streaming right now. This one will end up as a VOD.
Okay, that's all good. But be sure to go give Palico Don Fluffles a follow. There's links in all of our channels, or at least we can direct you over to his channel. But Don Fluffles, would you be kind enough to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're going to be playing? And yeah, go for it.
All right, so I'm more of a variety streamer, and as for what I'll be playing in the game, well, the class itself is a surprise, but I will be playing something tanky, something that can take a hit, something that won't go down in 3 hits. Well, I had a pun there, but I don't think it's acceptable, so not safe for work. But anyway, yeah, so I'll be playing a tank. But other than streaming, I teach people how to throw axes. I do axe throwing competitions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm art, axe throwing, streaming.
Dude, that is so dope.
That is super
There's
cool.
a
That is
pretty
that
sweet
is amazing.
selection of things.
Can you teach me, please?
Sure.
Nice.
Pretty easy. I'll send you a video one day.
Okay. Yeah. I'm all in.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to learn a little bit more about that. And yeah, it's wonderful to have you aboard. We're going to get started with a little bit of a recap, and then we're going to jump in. As always, for anybody joining us for the first time, go check out our Discord channel. There's lots of stuff there. We're ever expanding. Ask questions, share your stories. There are links in that in all of our channels too. So for a little bit of a recap of last time, your group, yet unnamed, but I'm calling you the critical failures for the time, managed to find your way to Silverwind Village after a somewhat unexpected chase and encounter with soldiers of Luxterrum, who, realizing that you are the likely culprits who murdered their group down south, pursued you through the healing plains, but you managed through some cunning, through some magic and some luck to evade them, and eventually reach the city, having run into a little band of cultists outside, kind of group who Quill managed to defuse by showing them that she's perhaps somewhat aligned with their tastes, and essentially robbing the robber. Go ahead.
I like those guys. I want them to be my friend.
Always like the weirdos.
But you managed to find your way into the village, realizing that this is historically and reputably a garish, like party town that has fallen into some level of malaise. The people here seem to be unenergetic. You guys ran into a group of followers of the goddess Min who were sacrificing gold and treasure to the town well in the hopes of reclaiming her blessing. And while you were trying to suss out what happened, you encountered a little boy named Barry and his dog, Sir Woofington. Sir Barry, or Barry, being one of the only happy people that you've seen in this town. In fact, the only happy person that you've seen, offered you an extensive reward for giving his dog a bone, uh, and then kind of was really interested in you as adventurers, and then kind of took off in his little boyish way, bringing his dog with him and leaving you all a little bit perplexed as you stand in this square and the people begin to disperse. And that's where we would normally pick. But before we do, we have a little bit of a change of angle. Here.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here. Your morning on this fine day began as many others since you settled in as a journeyman at the Wingineer, as a Wingineer scholar, Silverwind. You woke up, retrieved your breakfast from the garage larder. They are now growing desperately empty. No one has refilled them in several weeks. And cooked up your food on a hot plate next to your watch as you went about your daily preparations. For you, Gear, Silverwind dramatically failed to live up to your lofty expectations. You came here hoping to expand your knowledge and your perhaps to enjoy some of the wildest parties in all of Rinzavia, and to prove that the Tabaxi are capable of producing technological marvels that rival those detestable, contemptuous, gnomish jerks who used to call you names like Furhead and Whiskers, the terrible tinker. We pick up with you in the Wingineer's garage workshop, a dominant structure, the roof kind of missing, long since blown away by some terrible accident. Steel struts bolted together and covered with sheet metal to repair the other various holes and tears caused by other errant experiments. Inside the walls of this place, despite the roof missing, your workshop is comfortably empty. The other engineers have not ventured within since more than a month ago. The ever-growing malaise that has taken the town, eventually swallowing up even them. Huge copper arcane capacitors spin up along the far walls, drawing latent magical energy from the air and churning it into glowing battery packs. Pneumatic cylinders pump up and down, pistons connected to gears in whatever mad projects your fellow students had worked upon and subsequently abandoned. And off in the far corner, you see the still closed office of Wingineer Dunadag, your grumpy dwarven professor. The office still remains closed, the windows dark, unopened for quite some time. You know the old dwarf is inside. You can hear him yelling occasionally and lashing out at some unknown. All of that matters very little today. Today, you've decided to go on a quest of your own, milling around your workshop in preparation, Gear. What is it that you're doing? What are you putting together?
Well, right now I'm looking for this red gem. I know I put it here somewhere around here. I need to get this homunculus started before I leave. I need to make sure I have this thing to watch my back. I need to get out of this town. It's so boring, so dull, so dull, so dull. The kid and his dog always bothering me every day in, day out.
All right. So as you dig around your workshop looking for that little gem, roll me an investigation check.
See, he knows that Barry's the worst. Like, I knew there's something wrong with Barry.
I like Barry.
You like all the weird people. Always the same.
Did it not roll on it? Oh, okay. I'll just roll it this way.
Yeah, it's okay. If it's not rolling over in Tailswire, you can try one more time. And if
Yeah, sometimes you have to double click.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I wish I would have got the one I clicked over there, but anyways.
3 plus what's your modifier?
That is an 8 total.
An 8 total. Yeah, you kind of wander around your
Girl,
workshop.
that's girl.
It it seems like that gem is missing. You kind of look under the tables. You look in other places. You kind of, after 10, 15 minutes of searching, you're kind of like, maybe I have to come up with a different solution.
Hmm. Maybe Barry took it. Barry probably has this. I'm going to go check. I'm going to go check and see if Barry has my gem. It's important.
Okay.
No one else comes in here. It's got to be Barry.
Yeah.
Barry.
Go ahead. So you're stepping out of the.
You cut out just a little bit, Orc.
Oh, sorry.
That's
So
okay.
yeah, thank you. So Gear, you're stepping out of the workshop.
Yes, I'm going to step out of the workshop. I'll lock up for a bit. Go find Barry, ask him where my gem is, because no one else is going to come in here. And even if they did come in here, odds are Barry still has the gem. And then maybe I'll go get some food at that nice little cafe where the guy is so apathetic all the time.
All right. So as you kind of muse through what you're going to be doing today, you go over to the door and begin to lock up. And as you go to put the key in, your gaze kind of directs over towards the corner, back where those copper capacitors are. You kind of, something strikes you as a little bit off just as you're about to close the door. Normally, these capacitors, they draw in this misty, kind of mint green colored energy, kind of separating from the other magical forces that run land, as you understand. And these capacitors kind of draw it in and actually like spin it around until it becomes almost thick, like cotton candy. But as you kind of peer in, something seems a little bit off about it. The color is weird. It's purple and black, little striations through it as the energy begins to coalesce in one of these capacitors.
That's odd. Maybe I need to investigate this further. Maybe I need to go get the headmaster. Yeah, I think I need to go tell the headmaster about this.
Okay. What do you do?
So I'm gonna go tell the headmaster because like this might explode.
Okay. Yeah,
The whole
you go up.
town's gonna go boom.
You walk in, you go up to his door,
Good
and
riddance.
door's locked. You don't hear anything immediately from within.
While I knock on the door, headmaster, like something's going wrong with the capacitors out here.
Whatever. You handle it. I'm busy.
All right.
You don't want to
Okay,
know what
I'm
he's doing
gonna
anymore.
go try and handle this. So I go back to see if I can figure out what's going on and hopefully try to stop it, or at least make it right.
Right. So, you, how close to the capacitor are you getting?
That's an interesting question.
Good question.
Let's see. What is the longest wrench in this building right now that I can find?
You kind of pour around. You find, just a spanner wrench.
Oh, this is not long enough. All right. Well, I'm going to try to fix this using this wrench.
Okay. So, you go up carrying your wrench. The capacitor is humming as you begin to get up to it, a slight tremble running through the building. Give me a perception check.
All right. Let's see if this works this time. Once again, really wish I could have got the one that I just got because a 21 looks nice.
One does.
Don't worry, you're gonna roll a 3 or something now.
Yeah, 100%.
I rolled a 3.
Oh yes.
But
You
Quite the prediction, Coco.
yeah.
Welcome to the club, buddy. Good to have you here.
Failures, here we
Welcome
go.
to critical failures. Yeah.
You're in the right place. You get up closer towards this thing. The light kind of coming off from it, the strange colorations, have sort of absorbed the entirety of your. Um, you don't notice anything else happening. You're just drawn towards this thing.
Oh. Ah. I I reach out with the spanner to kind of see if I can get it in between the conduits of this copper.
All right. Give me a dexterity check using
right.
your
Go well.
proficiency modifier. So go ahead. It would be a +2, I think.
All right, I'm just gonna click in the app because I'm tired of this not rolling right.
I get it.
Please roll.
Coco's laughing. I can see it.
You
What did
I mean, you
get?
can't make this shit up, okay? It's just perfect.
you
Wow.
go in, like very carefully trying to weave your way through these little tendrils of energy, and you do it successfully. Like, you weave it through, kind of up and down. You're like, I did it! And you touch one of the outlying bolts, and the second you do, the first thing you hear is a grrr. The rest of you, we flash back. You are all standing in the square. There is a tremendous tremble that rushes through the ground like an earthquake. You look up,
Oh.
and there is a tremendous explosion to the north of you in town. You just see whoosh, big
Well,
cloud
it
of
was
smoke and dust rising up. You clasp your ears for a second.
Well, it was good to meet you for all of 5 minutes.
Thanks for
Blew up half
joining.
the town. He's gone.
In and out straight away.
Oh my. I'm
Okay,
crying
well,
here. This is so good.
I think. Are we running over, seeing what's going on? What the hell was that?
We better.
Yeah.
What if that
There's
was
some
Barry?
strange thing. Oh yeah. Do you think Barry could be capable of doing something like that?
Don't put anything past Barry. Don't underestimate
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah, we
worst.
only
All
saw
right,
him for like 5
let's.
minutes. But... Let's go. Let's run over there.
We're still in the center of this town, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna ask like that priest or whatever he was. I'm like, what is happening there? What is in that direction?
He looks at you, kind of like shakes some of the sound out of his, like shakes his head for a second, like kind of clearing his head, looks at you, and he goes, Engineers garage probably blew themselves up again.
Again?
Again.
This is the worst. All right, let's go there.
Yeah, well, careful.
Yeah, you don't seem very concerned about it, to be honest.
Death comes for us all, so
Wow. Okay, yeah. I don't think
know
anyone
what?
in this town is going to be a particular help here.
With attitude like that, maybe you deserve it.
yeah.
Hey, Ark. I'm sorry to interrupt. I need to be
Yeah.
drug in. I'm still in the space between boards.
Oh, okay. Let me pull you in.
Thank
This
you.
this
Yeah,
would be the
yeah.
appropriate time to
We
drag you
decided
into
that
this
you're not
cave.
allowed in today.
Oh, fine. Wouldn't blame you after
Pure
the class
imagination.
issues.
You have internet issues, we throw you out.
You're
That's how
out.
this works.
Get out of here.
You're out. You're out. Sayonara.
And if you try and join the team, you get blown up. That's
Welcome to the hazing.
Thank
Not
you,
even
Ark.
us.
Oh dear.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I think we're
Okay,
rushing
right,
over
Go to the
yonder.
building. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Yeah.
run to the source of the explosion.
Okay. It's not super far from just a few blocks down from where you are. So you all begin rushing. Get to where you are. So as you begin to arrive, you still see dust rising up, little particles of purple and black energy trailing off into the sky before dissipating. you get there and you see absolute chaos. You see through the open door, the back wall of the Wingineering garage has been blown out, leaving a dizzying array of documents, shrapnel, and dust scattering through the streets around you. And as you peer inside, you see a tabaxi laying on the ground, dazed as he sits up, trying to shake his head. Soot and static electricity have shot through his fur, leaving it like sticking out at all angles. So, Gear, as the group begins to approach you and you kind of coming back to consciousness, what do they see? What do they see as they look at you?
Me coughing of smoke. Who are you guys?
Kitty! Hi, Kitty. Are you okay?
Do I
Jesse,
look okay?
that can be really offensive, okay? You can't just call
Oh, I
anyone
guess
kitty.
it's just another joyless dude from the stand on the ground. Clearly, he tried to blow himself up or something.
Hey,
No,
hey,
no.
what happened? Are you okay?
There was something with a conduit. Headmaster told me fix it. Tried, didn't work. Failed miserably. Have you?
That is
Oh,
clear.
oh, who are you?
We're just from out of town.
We're
I'm
travelers.
Quill. This is Tok and Cethe. We just ran over. We heard an explosion, so we just wanted to see what was up. There's not a lot. This town's
You need some
weird,
help.
Probably.
Like, are
Probably.
you injured? You okay?
Name's Gearbox.
Hi, Gearbox.
Friends call me
Nice.
Gear. Have no
Nice
friends
to meet
here.
you, Gear.
All right then.
Yeah, this seems like a town that a person would have no friends. Definitely.
Very
Wait.
nice talk.
Why
Thank
aren't you
you.
apathetic about everything?
You're right. I
Hmm?
should be quiet.
You seem to care. You seem to care more than the others in the town. No
Well,
offense.
I mean, I kind of care that the building I was just in blew up. I kind of care
Yeah,
that the
maybe we should
dwarf
get him out of
didn't
here,
give
actually.
a damn about it. Oh no, the headmaster. I have to check to see if he's okay.
You kind of look over at the door. Door's still closed.
Are you kidding me? I kicked the door a couple times. Did you not hear that?
I heard it. What did you do?
I tried to fix the problem. It didn't work.
Well, great. Fix it again.
There's. I walk away from
Wow.
the door. There's nothing left to fix.
You
Great.
don't seem-
Problem solved.
You know, that sounds like an interesting boss to have.
He's not my boss. He's a teacher. No bad one at that.
Well,
Wow, what are you-
obviously.
Oh wait, are you sure you're okay? You were literally in just a massive explosion. Do you need us to check you over? Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, it's normal here. Not okay.
Speaking
Not
of
normal,
here,
but it happens normally.
how long have you been here, Gearbox?
About a year, and it's been mind-numbing. No one does anything here. It's just a lot of boring, dull people and a cat that can't cook at all.
Have you
Makes
left
the soggiest,
Silverwind?
greasiest bacon. No, I haven't. But I want to. I want to get as far away from this desolate piece of crap place. No parties. No one does anything. The drinks suck.
Have you tried to leave?
I haven't really had a reason to, but like I have been packing up because I'm about to head out. I just need to find this stupid gem that I'm looking for that Barry probably has.
Barry?
Barry.
Barry! Barry with the little
Oh,
dog?
we met
Barry?
Yeah, we came
Yes.
across Barry a second ago.
Oh, he's a wonderful
Yep.
boy.
It's also the only one that has any
Wonderful.
sign of life in this town.
He's precocious and he's
Yeah,
rich. He's wonderful.
Wait, rich? When did
yeah.
Barry get rich?
Well, I mean, he's got some gems and some gold, and we could go over there with you. Maybe.
Yeah, I expect
Yeah, we
there's a
just
good
met
chance he
him
has your gem.
recently.
I
Yeah, he
hope he
seemed to
does
have
not have my
deep
gem.
pockets.
Hey, do you have
So-
like anything in your workshop that a dog would like a toy or something?
And I guess there's something I could fashion a frisbee. Just
It,
something, anything.
I reckon if you could give Barry something for his dog, he would happily shower you in all kinds of gems.
Here's a
Worth a
bone from
try.
like my breakfast, and like a little ball. It bounces. Let's go.
So,
Perfect.
Gearbox,
Alright.
where are you planning on heading out to after Silverwind?
I was gonna head over to the Shrine of Minmin to find out what's going on, because nothing here has changed ever since the power went out. It's just been the same thing day in and day out. People mindlessly walking around like zombies. Kind of almost like
This
they
seems strange.
kind of like they don't have any life in them. They're just waiting to die.
Yeah, we've been getting
Charming.
that vibe.
Isn't it lovely? Lifts the spirits right up. It's perfect.
I mean, on the plus side, no one bothers me in my experiments and with the things that I'm making. But on the downside, it's really weird not having anyone to talk to. You guys are the first people to really talk to me outside of Barry in a very long time.
Were they like this when you got here?
Give or take, yeah.
That's so strange. So when you said the
This
power went
town
out,
before it was always very happy town. It's weird.
Alright,
Yeah,
Well,
where's all the booze and hookers? What's going on around here?
Oh, okay, Cethe.
I have
Exactly.
no idea. And,
Okay.
oh, wow, maybe you're not this town. That's for sure.
I had no idea that was what you're into, Cethe.
You know, a girl's
And
gotta
Flo has
have her
plenty of
things.
booze. I think me and Tot can say there's more than enough booze in this town.
I'm starting to wonder what Cethe did while we were drinking that beer. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't
it's
remember much of that
probably
night.
best not to
Wait,
think about it. Tot.
you guys drink the beer here? Why?
Well,
We-
beer, no beer.
We've been on a long adventure, trust me. After that, after what we've seen, any beer is good beer.
He said it was
I
free if you drank it all. That was
was it
my main.
was it
you know,
free?
No.
No.
Okay. the beer is never free here.
No. We
Not
learned that
unless
the
you
hard way.
not unless you could find an orc to drink it with you.
Yeah, well, Battle of Use this orc was.
Hey, I almost finished the whole keg.
What is that smell?
Almost.
What?
That's probably
Don't ask about
probably
that.
talk.
Probably talk.
Do you
I'm
always smell like vomit and boar meat?
I refuse to answer this question. I'm just gonna step 2 steps back.
Well,
You
You
okay.
get used to it after a while, trust me. Hey, do you want to try and find Barry then? Are you sure you don't do you need anything else from your workshop? It looks kind of destroyed, but
I mean, I could come back to the workshop. It's not going anywhere. Like none of the people here are going anywhere. Nothing ever
Okay.
happens here, ever.
Gear, give me a perception check.
what's it gonna be?
I'm
Is
not
it gonna
gonna
work
laugh.
this time?
It's temperamental. Oh, there we go. Hey,
Hey!
a
Where
good
were you
roll.
20 minutes ago?
Gear, as Talk kind of takes a couple steps back from you notice movement. One of the tables behind Talk, one of the workbenches, seems to be kind of wobbling along the ground, almost like walking towards him. And you see it rear up on 2 legs as like a horse about to come down on top of him.
Watch out! I could push talk out the way.
Oh, what's going on over here?
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, are we
Initiative
fighting
with a
tables
table.
now?
So as Talk, you jump out of the way and the table crashes down next to you. You feel a wave of energy kind of humming, vibrating in the air, you see other material components around your workshop gear begin to animate, wobble, and come to life. A spiked mace begins to float through the air. One of the shields that you were working on begins to actually spin up like a disc. And one of the sort of battle suits, perhaps a prototype that you've been working on, begins to kind of click and come together, pulling itself off a frame. Somewhere behind the visor, little pinpricks of green and purple energy flicker and flare to life.
Hold my Minions Light. We have to stop this immediately. This is bad. This is real bad.
What the hell
What
was
kind
in
of
that
stuff-
explosion?
Yeah, what were you working on?
Let's just say that whatever I was working in, it all wants to kill us now.
Great.
Wonderful.
This is why we don't we don't run towards explosions.
Quill, quickly, grab my spear from the bag of holding and throw it to me, please.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
I don't have time to put on my armor, but spear I will take.
Okay, I'll chuck your spear out of my bag of holding. I forgot that you'd put it in there.
Right. Throw me out some numbers. What are we rolling on initiative?
So
I got an 8 or something.
Yeah.
12.
I got a 22, but it was 20 plus 2.
You rolled a nat 20, didn't you?
And
Okay.
Tracy got a 22, but it was 19 plus 3.
Okay. I'll say that you get to go here. And
Yay.
Quill, what did you get?
An 8.
Nate? Oh,
12.
12. Okay. Then we're gonna kind of do things in this order. We're gonna move you guys around just a little bit because you guys, I assume you were inside just a little bit. So let me move things around just to kind of demonstrate where everything is. We'll say you went in, you
Here
picked
we
up.
go. Those names again.
I can't believe it's not armor. Ask us about what we do. Oh man.
Pepper infused mace.
And
Oh, they're floating.
yeah, like the little weapons or armaments seem to be floating, and kind of pick up there. The table had moved up close to Talk to take a swipe at him.
Oh.
We'll just put it there-ish for now. Yeah, alrighty. So our suit of armor, being the bossish character, kind of pulls itself off the frame. Incomplete, but enchanted in such a way like it kind of manages to hop forward. And it's going to come up towards Gear in this case. I'm so sorry, Gear.
Blow him up and now attack him.
Yeah, blow him up and then attack him. So that's a 17 to hit.
Question: do I have my shield yet?
Sure. You consider yourself fully kitted. I'm not gonna throw you in there naked and like slaughter you.
Okay.
You're all geared up. You're ready to go. Spells prepared. Everything. Yeah. So
like I dive out of the way. It does not hit.
awesome. So you dive out of the way as this thing brings its sword down next to you. It comes up trying to throw a punch at you. So for second attack, that's a 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. So you take.
You're rolling well today, Ark.
Yeah, he's on
Very
a
well.
roll.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage. This thing like misses you with its sword, comes up as you dive away, and catches you with its gauntleted fist.
Gotta make sure you don't damage the armor.
I think the armor is trying to damage you. Did you notice that?
Don't damage
That's
it. What do you want me to
a lot.
do if not to damage it? Good grief.
All right, we're at the top. Cethe.
Yeah. Let's see. Is the armor very flammable or not very flammable?
What would the armor you're working on look like?
Yeah.
It'll be a bronze armor with just basically a porthole in it for me to put my hand in. It's nothing special. It's just I don't want to buy more armor.
No, that's fair. This would be like a prototype, like an early version of your main suit. So, yeah, bronze, flammable. I guess that's up to your firepower to do.
Listen, I
Melt.
know you
Strong
really
enough,
don't
you
want me
can
to
maybe melt it.
Yeah, I know you don't want me to hurt this, but I gotta do something. I don't know what else to do to get it out of the way. I'm going to raise up my hands and hurl a couple of motes of firebolt at the armor directly in front of Gear.
All right. Show us an attack.
Okay. Where'd it go? There it is. 13.
13. Unfortunately, a 13, like you splash flame against it. The little motes of fire heat up the armor. It glows red hot for a second, and then just kind of begins to repair itself.
Oh no.
Of course it does. Can I start to cast Shadow Blade and start to summon it so I have it ready for next round?
Yeah, I think that's a bonus action anyway.
Perfect. All right.
And if it's not, that's cool. Go for it.
I will do that. Awesome. And I will throw it over to Gear. You doing okay there, Gear?
Jaw hurts.
Fair enough.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
That's awesome.
And then I just kind of like put my hands up and hope I don't get hit in the face again.
So what does your sanctuary spell look like? Like something I love about Artifice gadgets.
It's like out of the bottom of my pants, these metal rods come out and they construct this field that comes up around me and slowly envelops me. And you can see like little sparkling lights dance along the armor that I currently have on that push out little spikes waiting for anything to hit me.
That's so cool. Okay. So I think Sanctuary is your bonus action. So what's your main?
And then I just kind of go to guard, waiting for the next attack from this thing.
Breezy,
Oh
you're
wow! So
amazing.
you're going into like
Thank
full
you.
like dodge action. Okay, awesome.
Plan.
You're not gonna move at all.
No.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you guys see Gear kind of just raise his shield, preparing to protect himself to his best ability. Talk.
See Gear doing this, and I recognize that this is some kind of defensive magic thing, whatever he's doing. But I do recognize it's defensive attacking. So I just step next to him, and I'm confused what to do because this is just a suit of armor. I don't see any flash or anything that could stab. So I give a stab with my spear at that suit of armor just to see what happens.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see.
Using Gear as a
using my
human
spear.
shield.
It's 11. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You run up and you go to stab at this thing, and it emits its own little defensive field, and it catches your blade and turns it.
Flipping heck.
Oh,
Narrowly
I'm
avoiding the
just
blade. Where are you aiming?
I'm just gonna ask Gear. What can we do to this thing? This seems like a very strong thing.
Gear, since you designed it, you would know. The main reason why this armor didn't become your main prototype, it's too heavy. It's too well armor plated.
Hmm.
This thing is incredibly tanky.
Uh,
Not
ju-
Yeah,
just
go ahead.
melt it down, smash it, grab some blunt object, then just bludgeon it until it can't move anymore. Don't care, I'll buy more.
I
Or
like this
make
guy.
more anyway.
Yeah, you would know it's fairly brittle, but actually, like managing to damage it's pretty tanky.
So do I notice that once it's been heated up and cooled itself down, that maybe adding something like ice to it could help make it easier to smash?
That might be a possibility. We can go down that way if you guys got some ice trick.
Hmm.
I don't think I'm really very
Interesting.
useful in this fight. I just have stabby stuff. Although I do have force damage. Maybe force damage.
All right. So, Quill.
Okay, so I can see the tables still behind Tuck. I'm gonna go over to the table, and I'm gonna cast Flame Blade and take a swipe at it. I'm gonna try and set fire to the table. The table got super surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna because like it's made of wood, right? So I can, in theory, set fire to it.
Let's see how it goes.
We just blew up this thing. Let's set fire to it now.
Yeah, exactly. What could go wrong? Okay, I'm gonna come up to it and I'm gonna cast Flame Blade. Let me find it. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, rolls. That was not amazing. 11.
11. Yeah, you cast your flame blade and you bring it down into the table. The blade itself kind of flickers out for a second. And you kind of get stuck there. And you have to like, put your foot on it to pull it back.
Dang it. Stupid table. Stupid sentient table. Well, that was my bonus action and my regular action. So, guess I'm just gonna hope for the best.
All right.
The turn went
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
Went
I'm
very,
not sure
very
what
well.
animal is useful against tables, so we'll leave it for now.
All right. So, the table is going to turn towards you, Quill, and as it
Yep,
turns towards
checks
you,
out.
it's going to. You see all of these reagents and little potions and things used in whatever processes are done here, and the table kind of looks at you and leaps up and starts like trying to throw these chemicals at you.
Oh god.
I'd like you to make a dexterity saving.
Wonderful.
This.
Yeah, DC's 14.
22.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Let's
I'm
go.
like flipping. I'm doing like backflips, getting out of the way.
Good.
Can't.
So you take half damage from this. So we'll just round it down. Yeah, that was a
Just as
high
well.
roll. So you take 7 acid damage. Like you
Damn.
kind of jump out of the way, but some of the acid still gets off, kind of burns through you.
Bloody hell. Okay. Cool. Well, I can take that off my extra XP, can't I? So that's something.
There you go. The pepper-infused mace is going to swing over. At first, it's going to try to fly over and take a whack at the sanctuary person. So it needs to make, for the sanctuary, it needs to make a wisdom saving
Yes.
or choose a different target, right?
Yes.
Okay.
New target or lose attack.
Okay, so it definitely fails. So the mace goes over to try to whack at you, looks at the defensive field, kind of glances off, sending up sparks as it swings around, and you see it go down and try to take Talk out at
Okay. What a dick of a mace.
Well, there we go. So let me check the modifier. I didn't mean to put it in there, but since I did, it is a +3 to hit. So it would be a 15 to hit Talk.
That hits.
Really? Your AC's 15?
Yes, I do not have my
Doesn't have his
good
armor on.
armor on.
Oh, you never changed it back?
No. I took the spear out of bag of holding just now, so at least I have my spear, but I do not have enough time to put armor on, so I don't have armor.
Okay, you would have had time this morning to put on your.
Yeah, but we were still kind of, I was still in disguise. I didn't want to put the armor on so she wouldn't recognize me. I just, yeah.
Cool.
Just took the spear
Much
out.
respect. Much respect for cleaving to the role play.
Gonna
So
take some hits.
Yep.
you suck.
My AC is 14 now.
All right. So you take 8 piercing damage,
Oof.
and I'd
Ouch.
like you to make a strength saving throw, DC 12.
All right, I got this. Don't worry, boys.
Lucky dice.
13.
Okay. You beat it.
Oh, nice.
Something whacks into your leg, actually like takes out your leg, sweeps it up, and you sort of pirouette around, landing back down using your spear to balance yourself.
I'm a pro like that.
All
Pretty
right.
sweet.
Asks us about what we do. Is going to fly over. Also needs to make the saving throw. Gets a +0. So what's your spell DC? Here.
+3.
I can check it too if you're having trouble finding. I know
I
you're
am
new.
having trouble finding it right
That's
now.
okay. I believe it's on your actions set, but let me help you.
Sorry, I'm used to these things being in different places.
That's totally okay. If you look at your spell list, up at the top, you've got your modifiers, spell
I
attack,
see it.
DC. So 13. So it manages to save. So it's going to take it's going to try to take a shot at you.
Oh no.
That's a 10 +3, so 13.
It does not hit.
Does not hit. So
deflect it backwards.
Yeah, it just sort of spins back in the air. And finally, the shield is going to sort of float its way over and actually like go after Cethe there in the back. You see it kind of spin there like a little flying saucer, and then it suddenly zips at her. Cethe, that's a 20 to hit.
Oh, good, because my AC is 13. Good.
Perfect.
Cethe, that will be 5 bludgeoning damage as this thing sort of zips across, smashes into your shoulder, buzzes around for a second, leaving kind of a deep gash and zipping off, kind of deflecting.
Oof.
With an egg.
And I can't believe it's not armor. Comes in, going after. So that's its saving throw, and looks like it's going to be able to make an at Gear. Sorry, Gear. I'll get your name down soon. So Gear, first one is I think it's a 6 to hit.
Well, that definitely does not hit.
Darn! I was hoping this time. All right, so it's going to come in with the second. Does it have to save again?
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, let's look it up. D&D Beyond. Which way? So you ward a creature, Any creature who targets the wounded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature chooses a new one. Okay. I'll do it this way for now because I'll have to check the official rule. I don't care very much. I'll say it saves, so the 18 goes into that, and it's just going to take its second swipe at you for a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that still manages to tag you.
So many dice in this area already.
Yeah, I'll clean it up in just a second. So that's another 6 bludgeoning damage. So you manage to deflect the sword. The fist comes in, catches you one more time. All right.
Can't dodge those fists, man.
Just get punched again.
Yeah,
You just
clocked one more time. And the armor's going to start hopping around, trying to circle around and close in with the rest of you.
Oh, does it have top flanked?
It might.
I'm all kind of weird in here.
Do I get an attack
You
of
are.
opportunity on that?
You wouldn't because it's still staying in melee range. It's just kind of
Okay.
circling around. But yeah, good ask.
I thought you said good ass for a second.
No.
Also
great,
that.
great, but good job.
A+.
All right, Cethe.
You fine gentlemen may want to take a step back, if at all possible. Just shield yourself here, because I'm going to try to cast the one and only Eldritch Blast. Gear, what's the worst
go.
target here? Who do you think we need to get rid
Hmm.
of?
Probably the table.
All right then.
Yeah.
Table trouble, you've met your end. Go ahead and
I'm
roll for
scared.
this.
Oh,
I'm
the
standing next to the
turn stable.
So far, Eldritch Blast has been an adventure.
It's a 13.
A 13 just hits.
Ha-ha!
Oh,
Ha-ha!
nice.
Just hits.
Got him.
Now you just got to not roll a 1 here.
Don't say that.
You asked too much.
It's a 3. It's
Three,
not a
okay.
1.
Hey, not bad.
We celebrate that it's not a 1.
It
Yeah,
did
you-
something! Yeah!
Yeah. You blast forth your purple and bluish energy, smashing into this thing. Yeah. You got any other? You've got your Shadow Blade in one hand. You've got your Eldritch Blast.
I don't think. Let's see. Can I take a strike at something?
I think that would be a full action.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a whole hell of a lot that's useful otherwise. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like command. Well, can I command them? No, because they're not creatures per se, right?
You feel like it probably wouldn't. These things seem. They don't seem to like really understand speech, but you're not sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna think about that
Mhm.
for a little bit here, and I'm gonna kind of hold my stance very defensively.
Okay.
All right, Gear.
Try to settle
See what
in.
you got.
All right.
We got to hit
I'm gonna
these
turn
guys.
towards the armor, and I'm like, I can't take being punched anymore. These hands are rated E for everyone, and you're everyone right now. So I just go and punch the armor directly square in his back.
Nice.
All right, I'm just gonna roll in the app since that's not working for me.
Okay, if it's not working, that's all.
Take him out. Oh.
That
That land
that's
on the
going
shield.
crazy.
Nine.
It's going crazy. Look at it.
A 9 plus
9 plus 5. So
9 plus 5
14.
14. Yeah, it's not enough. Unfortunately, you go to punch this thing in the back, and you get a shockwave rising up your. That would I think that causes your sanctuary to drop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So your sanctuary falls. The defensive barrier kind of popped.
Armor is a dick.
I'm gonna use my
Mm.
bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Talk.
Okay. So Tuck, you
Probably
have a
smart.
little like defensive field pop up around you.
Whoa, this is cool.
You would know if you take any offensive action, the defensive barrier will disperse.
Oh, well, it's probably not gonna last long then. Um,
You're an
Since
angry
I'm-
little
since-
guy.
I'm the next one. My turn is next, so yeah.
Oh, I should have paid
Here we
attention
go.
to that.
That's okay. Would you like to? You're still learning. Like this is your first foray into artificer. Would you like to change that a little bit, Gear?
Yes, I would.
You can throw it on Cethe since she already acted this turn.
He's already been.
Yes, I will move the Sanctuary to Cethe instead.
Okay, so talk for a second. Like you see this glowing barrier around you, and like I feel so safe, and then immediately starts going up around Cethe, and you're like, I've been betrayed.
You know what? No, this is fine. This barrier was keeping all the smell in. So it's better.
Talk to
I'm
yourself.
thankful
Great.
for it.
Gross. I love that Die is just going. He just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I want to
It's
live.
rolling. All right. I cast Zephyr Strike. So I got that going for me, and I move like the wind over here. This should allow me to flank the suit, right?
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we're flanking the suit, and I am using my Zephyr Strike to give myself advantage on attacking this thing.
Okay, you would already have advantage because you're flanking it.
True, but still, I'm doing that because if I do manage to hit, I'm gonna get the extra force damage, which I hope
Sure.
does something to it. All right, first roll sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Second roll,
Hey.
16.
Okay,
Not
so
bad.
16 does manage to hit.
Let's go.
Yay!
All right. So first part of the damage is 9, and then I have 1d8 for the extra force damage.
Ooh,
That's an 8, so 17 damage. Let's go.
17
rolls.
damage. Oh, you so talk. You come up behind this thing, speed of the wind behind you. You sweep your spear under for a second. The armor kind of shifts around. You come up, 2 quick jabs. The second one strikes home, gets in. Some of the armor plating starts to crack and crumble. The suit of armor, you see with a little bit of despair, Gear, at how quickly, like you thought, like this suit is pretty much impenetrable, and there you feel a little bit of a sinking feeling, like holy God, I might have been wearing that, and if I got hit like this, it might well be a fatal blow.
Dodge that bullet.
I'm glad to help you test these things.
Play testing, yeah.
That's what we're doing. We're just testing.
Talk, you got some movement left. Use it.
I mean, I already moved over here. I think I'm gonna stay here flanking this thing. I don't know if I'm also flanking the mace. I don't think so. It's kind of in a weird way there.
Where is our little mace?
It's right next to
Chilling.
the armor.
Right next to the armor. Yeah, let me move him to a clear spot. We'll just put him right here. So you'd be flanking him with Cethe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice, double flank.
There.
Him.
Double
How dare I?
flank all the way.
How dare I assume a mace's gender?
How do you kill a mace? Hmm.
All right, that puts us to Quill.
Right then. Can I do like a quick? I'm not sure what kind of check it would be. I want to like check the top of the table and just see if I like recognize any of the stuff on top of it, like whether I can use it to my advantage.
Are you looting the table in the middle of battle?
no.
Priorities.
Go
Give
ahead, some
me-
of these
I
players,
just
they
want, I
look
want to see if I
well
can like
refined.
cover the table in its own disgusting juices.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, okay. Intelligence is up here. I always forget that it's one of the big ones. Let me just try that again, see if it rolls in Tailspire. There we go.
Sure.
8. Great.
An 8. You look at the chemicals arranged on the top there. You know firsthand that some of them are very corrosive. But you don't know which ones, other than like looking at your kind of sizzling and burning.
I am way too
Okay,
squishy
great.
for that, Gord.
Wonderful. Let's does Flame Blade stay cast? Like, does that stay up until I concentration up to 10 minutes? Okay. So
Okay.
it is still active in my hand. Amazing. I'm guessing I can't use I'm guessing I can't use infestation on like a selection of bottles to try and knock them over.
I mean,
Maybe
you
I'll just
can.
swipe.
Oh.
You know what I'm going to try and do? Okay, with my flame blade, I want to like swipe across the table, across the top of the table. I mean, ideally, if it gets scorched in the process, that would be great. But I just want to like just knock over everything and see what happens.
Okay. Roll me an attack roll.
Right. Let's try this. Come on, dice. Oh my god, that was terrible. Crit fail.
Nice.
Crit fail.
Nice, Ella.
Quill,
Well played.
you're like, I've got this. You go to swipe across the table. You swipe one of those bottles of liquid. It immediately combusts and explodes. Roll a yeah, we'll just roll a d6. Did that? Oh, there we go.
Oh, 1.
Just took
Perfect.
a
That's
second.
fine by
So
me.
1. So you take 1 fire damage as the bottle
Okay.
explodes, and the table takes 1.
Oh, okay, that could have gone worse.
Actually, the table takes 2 fire damage. So
Haha. Table.
you get the feeling like this table is flammable. It's made out of wood, full of noxious chemicals.
Ouch. Well, I'm just gonna say calculated and move it on over to the next person. Just gonna-
Nice.
I've had a lot of embarrassing moments during these fights. I don't go back to my shame space, I think.
Okay. Are you trying to move away from it?
No, absolutely not. It's gonna take a swing at me, and I don't want to fight this stupid table.
Okay. So you hold your ground. The table, kind of trying to rumble its way further. Seeing that flame blade in your hand, it's going to go ahead and try to rear up and whack you with its legs. I'm going to also see if its acid comes back. So, Quill, you see some of those vials begin to fill up with liquid once again.
Oh, what the hell?
But it's going to rear up and try to smack you with its legs like it tried to hit Talk earlier.
Bad table.
And it's going to roll with disadvantage because you are carrying a scary flaming blade. Oh, sorry. There we go. So it would roll a
Keeps
1.
on rolling.
Natural 1.
You did roll a 1. Yeah.
So the
We
first
saw.
Got him.
You saw.
Got him.
So the table rearing up, coming down at you. It manages, in its fear and trying to avoid that flaming blade in your hand, manages to impale itself upon it.
Yes. Screw
Go
you,
ahead.
table.
Roll me your flame blade damage.
Yes. Oh, my computer's
Really
like, "Please save
kindergarten
me."
level fight happening up here.
Did
Like
that
the rest
not-
of
did
you
that
are in
roll
this
hit?
epic battle. These two are just like slapping at each other.
Yeah, me and this table have real beef. Oh.
Holy
Oh,
god!
Whoa!
Oh
Damn.
no!
So good. Yes.
This is entirely my fault.
Yeah.
I told you the table was vulnerable to flame, so double that.
Oh, double
Wait,
that.
double the damage?
34 damage.
When something's vulnerable to flame, it's double damage from that source. This is entirely my fault. Quill, how do you want this table to die?
Painfully. I would like the table. Okay, so I've basically just like holding it on my sword at this
It's
stage.
just impaled itself
Okay,
down,
cool.
wiggling
I'm just
there.
gonna like slowly just burn my way through. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like like how Zorro does that, and he writes like
Yeah.
Z in the thing. I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna do a quill, and just
Yeah.
etch it into the.
I'm
Yeah,
here for
that's
it.
exactly what I'm gonna
I'm
do.
here for it.
A little flourish. You
Yeah.
kind of over your shoulder, you see some of your life work being flourished to death as it erupts in like little flame, turning to ash, burning to the ground. Even the noxious flame or fumes are just dissipated up into the air, burned away. Oh, little table, you weren't supposed to die that way.
Oh, it was.
Oh, it's my fault. It's all my
Oh,
fault.
that feels so good.
Don't breathe in the fumes.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah.
They're not worse than cock, but
Still
So-
smells better than me.
Maybe I'm like immune to it.
the
I'm
the
gonna just
mace.
bring my like thing up like this around my mouth.
There you go. Start to.
Sorry about your table gear, but it was really not a very nice table.
none of the stuff is nice. Kill it all.
Okay.
I'll buy new stuff.
So talk
I've been
the
okay.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, dear.
Oh, just yelling out. I've been punched in the mouth twice by the suit of armor. I don't care anymore.
So talk the pepper infused mace is going to swing up at your other knee. Natural.
Oh, yeah.
20.
Thank you, Ark. I appreciate that.
You are so welcome. So it's 2d8 plus 1. So 14 piercing damage. And make a strength saving talk.
Strength saving. I got this. Don't worry. Oh, I do
Oh
not
my
got
god. No.
You talk. Yeah. You got it right. On the
Yep.
ground.
this. Yep.
The mace completely sweeps out your knee. You feel something pop. And up you go, down on your head. Yeah. You're not feeling
Ooh.
great.
Oh, remember that temporary health we had? Yeah. I don't either.
The axe is going to swing around and make a flanking strike against Gear. That's a 17 to hit on the first one and a 22 to hit on the second.
Second one hits.
Okay.
Ouch. I like how I'm miles away from the actual main fight now. I'm just hanging out on my own.
I'm getting pretty nervous here. Oh my god.
This is 3 slashing damage as the axe kind of buries itself into your back for a second. The flying shield is going to go after Cethe again.
Nope.
Cethe, I imagine that probably doesn't.
Nope. Nope. Not
Nice.
today.
9's not going to get you.
Not today.
I hate to
Um,
be this person because it means I'm probably about to get smacked in the back of the head. But Sephi still has Sanctuary on.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So let's go back.
You just signed yourself up for a beating.
Well, I'll let you make the call because that's my mistake. Do you want that 6 to ride and see if she to declare that's a fail and have the shield reassign its target, or do you want me to re-roll everything from the top?
I'll just have it reassigned as a target. I mean,
Okay.
that's what it's supposed to do.
All right. So the shield kind of glances off Cethe's armor, swings around back towards you, Gear,
Uh-oh.
for
Oh,
a
good.
18 to hit.
Matches.
Matches. Oh God.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
So that's five bludgeoning, just smacks into you.
Oof.
That's what you
How's
get
your
for
old,
correcting the
HP looking
teacher.
there?
Well, doing the tank's job. I respect that.
How
All
long
right.
will he do the tank job before?
So I can't believe it's not armor. Seeing Talk on the ground is going to go all in at Talk.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Thank you.
Rolls with advantage because Talk's on the ground. That would
course
be
it
a
does.
21 to hit Talk.
I think it probably does hit, yeah.
All right. So the first one does 6 bludgeoning damage to you. Let me double check that. Yep, 6 bludgeoning damage to you. And it comes down with its fist. Or it'd be 6 slashing damage. It's a little sword. And then it comes down one more time. That would be a 16 to hit and a 8 to hit. 16 hits you?
It hits, yeah.
Okay.
You really should have put on that armor.
All right. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage as the fist comes down and hits you in the solar plexus.
Oh, seems like we drank a night away. This headache is still going.
We should not have drunk as much. I didn't know we'd be fighting sentient equipment.
Don't worry,
morning.
this sentient equipment only dealt like 35 damage to me in the last couple of rounds. It's fine.
Every day I
You
go out
okay?
of my house, I expect to fight sentient equipment. I don't know why you guys aren't taking necessary precautions.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we should
totally
really
fought
be-
a ladder last week.
See? This is happening. This is a real thing.
I hate this town.
That was
Yeah,
the
Say-
worst, yeah.
let's burn it to the ground.
It sucks. Yeah, I want to leave. Screw this. I'm gonna go live with my cult friends.
There you go.
Cult friends?
You don't want to know.
I'll fill you in on that after
Oh,
this
they're-
year. Don't worry.
They're very quite nice.
They're cool.
Very nice, lads and lasses. I'm going to take a few steps back and try to distance myself from the shield a little bit. And I'm going to call out, watch out again, as I cast yet another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Maybe this one will work. I'm going to target the shield.
Okay, so as you take a step back, the shield's going to try to take a shot at you. It's going to have that sanctuary. So it passes. So it's going to try to ram into you. It does not succeed.
Okay.
Jump back, like the defensive barrier sufficiently protecting you. You go back for your Eldritch Blast.
Let's see. Hello?
Oh,
Die?
we were gonna drown them in dice. That was the tactic.
Yet again.
Sure.
A 12.
A 12 against.
The shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Against the shield.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't.
Odd so.
The shield just kind of props up, completely absorbs your Eldritch Blast, and then goes back down into spin mode.
Can I still move over to Talk and try to help him with my medicine skills?
Yeah, Talk, are you down or are you?
I'm on my back.
You
that
just
thing.
you just knocked prone. You've still got HP,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
How
I
much
still
HP
have
do you
HP.
have, actually?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you mind me
I
asking?
still have 18 HP.
Bloody hell, that's good. You've got a lot of
Alright.
HP.
Yeah, we'll hold
Yeah,
off
I
for
mean
now.
that temporary health helped a lot. You know, otherwise I would be around like 1-2 HP right now.
Yeah.
You had a bad couple rounds.
So I'm gonna
Uh,
call out to Gear and say, Gear, on your, I don't know, on your left. Look out! The axe is there.
All right. I am going to cast cure wounds on myself.
Fair enough.
All right, and that is 1d8.
Oh, Ella, by the way, thank you for defending me in your chat.
It's alright. My chat is ruthless sometimes.
Oh yes, I know.
Purely, purely against Coco.
I'll just use the app again because this
It
page
does
does
want to
not like me.
cooperate. Yeah. Have you tried refreshing your D&D Beyond? Just see if that. So 5 plus your spell modifier. And Gear, what does your cure wounds
That's
look?
8. So a little creature, a little mechanical creature crawls out from underneath my cloak. It just goes up to my neck and just stabs me in the neck. And you just watch me
Okay.
reel back real quick and go, "Oh, this is stuff."
Oh God.
Nice.
I like it. All
And
right.
and then the sanctuary like peels away from Cethe and just comes back over to me and envelops my body again. And I just toss up my shield and go, "Please help me."
In addition, give me a perception check.
Let's see if this one will roll without me having to actually do a thing. No? Okay,
No, not
whatever.
cooperating.
I give up.
That's okay. Roll it in the app for now. 5 plus
Perception 5. That's 8.
8.
You know what? You're going higher. It was 3s and 1s before. You're up
You
to
should see what I'm
5s.
rolling on this page. They're all really
Nice.
high numbers on the page.
Yeah,
True.
I can
you have to
actually
not
see
look.
it. Yeah.
So you in the chaos of this battle, as you're trying to protect yourself desperately, you do see in the wound, if you can call it that, the damage that Talk caused to your armor. Through the cracks, you see some sort of reddish, glowing energy deep within them.
I
But
stick my hand in and try to disrupt it.
That's all you, with your 8 roll. It takes you too long to have a chance this turn, but next turn maybe you'll have an opportunity to do something. So are you gonna move at all?
1, 2, 3, 4 attacks, but no, I am not. I am not going to move. I am going to stand right here in turtle.
Full turtle mode. I respect it. Talk.
All right. I have to use half my movement to get up, right?
Yeah.
So I stand up. There you go. Crisis averted. So what was that about the red glowing thing that you have noticed? Do I notice that as well, or is that just something that he is artificer? He knows this stuff.
It would be something like he is more privy to, especially since the armor turned around and started mercilessly beating you, and you made that injury on its back.
I still have flank on both the armor and the mace, right?
You
But
wouldn't
since I
have it
did-
on the mace anymore.
Oh,
maybe?
because Cethe moved. Yeah,
Cethe
Cethe moved. Correct.
Yeah, and the
Correct.
mace didn't
Okay.
take its chance.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go for the armor again, and I'm just gonna stab with my spear. See how it goes.
Okay.
Not that I can do much else over here. 18.
18 hits.
Go, boys.
Are you
Nice.
are you
Hey.
yeah.
Oh, I should roll with advantage, right?
Yeah, you should. And I wanted to ask, you have your Horizon
I have
bonus
what?
action. Your Horizon, I forget what it is. It's your Horizon Walker, like you infuse your blade. Like you get bonus damage if you want to use your bonus action.
Yeah. I
You haven't
didn't
used it
do
for
that.
yeah.
No.
Well, I mean,
No.
asking if you want to. It's been a while since you
No.
used. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. So that's 10 damage then.
Okay. Roll one more time. Just to see not your
Oh,
damage
if
roll
it crits,
attack to
if
see
it
if it
crits.
crits. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And
It
it
does.
crits.
It
Nat
does.
20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's
So
go, boys.
here's your gamble, Coco.
Okay.
So we double dice, right?
Right, celebrate.
Here's your gamble. We double dice, right? So 6 doubles to 12, 16. So you have a choice of doing 16 damage, or
Mhm.
you can try re-rolling your damage.
No, I'll do 16 damage.
Okay, 16 damage.
Yeah, because I know what would happen if I
Oh.
reroll.
How do you want the armor to die?
Ho
Woohoo.
Let's go.
Had
All right.
exactly 16 HP.
That's why you tried to trick me.
Actually, no. I had forgotten how much HP it had, but I knew it was in the range.
All right. So seeing that stabbing a full metal spear with no flash doesn't really work that well, I kind of turn around and I use the butt of my spear to hit it like straight in the center, and it starts cracking.
Okay. So one solid blow to its chest plate.
There
The
you go.
whole thing splinters, cracks, and falls into pieces. You see, Coco, a red gem bounce out from the rubble of this thing and roll to the ground at your feet.
I guess Barry didn't take this.
You'd be surprised. Probably has another one. There's more than one.
Okay. Nice. All right. We took out the big boy, the boss.
All right.
Big
You've
boss
got
is
your
down, baby. We got the table's gone, the armor's gone. This is easy, guys. We got this.
movement and a bonus action.
I'm good. I'm gonna let this slide, and Quill can do her thing.
Okay. Awesome. Quill.
Well. What choices?
What you gonna burn next?
What should we burn next? Something with wood in it, ideally.
The shield.
The shield isn't made of wood, is it? What's the shield made of? Can I check what the shield's made of?
Yeah, the shield is kind of what would your shield, like one of the shields you use, be made out of?
They would,
probably
yeah.
probably silver or iron.
Dang it. Okay. If I like move up to, am I technically flanking the shield?
Yeah, I could let you kind of squeeze in there. Kind of.
I'm trying
The
to
tree is
squeeze,
kind of
like-
in the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the tree's in the way.
we can adjust things.
Perfect. That's good news. Okay, I'm gonna have a go at the shield. Why not?
Okay.
Okay, I mean, might as well use Flame Blade as I have it out. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna just whack it with Flame Blade and see what happens.
Okay. Go for it.
Flame Blade is my go-to thing in this fight. 19 to hit.
Absolutely hit.
Nice. Let's
Yes.
go.
Okay, give me
Go
a
ahead
second.
and
My
roll your
computer's
damage.
very sad today for some reason. Oh my god, I just rolled like 3 million dice on D&D Beyond. Right, let's go. 9.
9. So
Yeah.
you nearly split this shield in two with your flame blade. It kind of spins, almost pulls your sword out of your hands, but you're able to free it. Yeah, not looking great.
Okay, good. That's definitely good. How is everyone doing for like health stuff? Are we okay? I'm just thinking in terms of my. I don't think I can do anything else though.
I think
this
I was
point.
the one that took most damage. I don't know how much HP Gear has.
I'm fine now.
Okay, great. Good to know, Gear. Yeah, I don't think there's any use in me turning into an animal or anything right now, so I'm gonna stand my ground here. We're flanking things. We're doing things. We're doing the job.
Okay.
I'm good here.
Okay. The pepper infused mace, having tasted good old orc blood, is going to go in again at Talk.
Of course it did.
Talk, that'd be a
course you
21
can
to
know.
hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Course.
Give me
I
another strength saving throw.
I see what you're doing there, Ark.
So 7 piercing damage.
7 damage. Okay. Saving. That's 21 this time.
21. You kind of jerk your knee. You feel it pop back into place, and just in time as the mace or the spike mace hits you one more time in that knee, and you just like, you're like, why do you keep going for my knee?
Dude, these knees hurt.
You've
It's
got.
a needle mace.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I really should have worn my good armor.
The axe, going to try to make a wisdom saving throw. Rolls a 2. So the axe kind of begins to hover around, circling around, looking for a target. We'll say this time, if you would like, Gear, the axe actually has to kind of spin out of your melee range. So if you'd like to make an attack of opportunity against it.
All right. It tries to spin away from me, and I think back to all my Warcaster training, and I just cast Lightning Lure on it, and out from my hand comes a little grappling hook that grabs onto it and tries to drag it back.
Okay, I love it.
Nice.
So
Some sleek moves.
is that a dexterity saving throw?
Strength
happening?
saving throw.
Strength saving throw on it. Okay. Definitely fails.
So grappling hook attaches to the axe, drags it back to me, right back to me, and it will take 1d8.
That is awesome.
Nice.
No, let's see. I said I was going to stop trying to use the app thing, so
It's okay. It bugs out on all of us.
Yeah.
I threw that way too far.
Oh, it's all good. It pops up to 3 total damage.
3 lightning damage.
Nice. Yeah, you drag this thing back. It has no other. It just kind of spins there. If an axe could look frustrated, you have successfully stymied this.
You pissed off an axe.
Not
I
everybody can
mean,
say that.
considering what I do for a living.
I mean, that's fair. All right. So the shield is going to take an attack at Quill.
Come at me, shield.
21
Okay, you
to
came
hit.
at me and you came at me good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 9
Okay.
total bludgeoning damage, Quill.
I regret saying horrible things for that.
You're busy
Yeah,
talking
you were
yeah.
smack.
taunting it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
busy
was
talking
talking
smack,
smack.
and it just goes right past your guard, smacks you in the snout.
Okay, that's all
Oh.
of my extra XP gone as well.
All right. The shield stays. It stays, and that puts us up with Cethe at the top of the round.
I think I would. Let's see. I think I'd like to move towards the mace here. Would I then be flanking it here with Talk?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna swing my shadow blade at this mace.
Oh, nice.
See. A 12.
Oh, you rolled damage.
Oh, Okay.
So go ahead, roll your attack. So roll your d20 twice.
Gotcha.
Please, can she keep that damage?
That would be really
We'll see.
nice. Okay. Here's one. Maybe. That's a 12.
12 plus. What's your spell casting?
Where do I see that?
For your Eldritch Blast, what's your plus to hit?
Plus
Plus
6.
6. Yep.
Plus 6. So we'll go with that. So that's an 18 hit. So yeah, an 18 hits. And yeah, do you want to keep that 12 damage?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. I'll let you go for it. I don't think it goes up to 54. Typo. So yeah, you come in with your Shadow Blade, see the mace kind of swipe down at Talk's knee one more time. It comes up, and you nearly cut the haft in half.
Teamwork.
Nice.
Still there, but it's
Oh.
really not looking healthy.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Okay. You got any other actions you want?
No, I'm done. Shift over
Okay.
and see what gear can do.
All right, Gear. You were seeing as Talk destroys this thing. You see your red gem pop out and roll along the ground.
Oh joy, they all have gems in them. I look over at the shield, and if I can see where the red gem is in the shield.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
That is a 16.
A 16. You look around at the other armaments floating around in this area. All the gems in them seem to be missing. And when you turn your attention back to the gem that's on the ground, you see little tendrils of energy kind of tethering all of these things. The energy isn't reddish per se, it's almost like a deep bluish that was hard to notice at first. But
I
they all
punched a gem.
okay. Give me an attack roll. We're gonna give it a 10. Yeah, we're gonna give it a 10 AC.
I
Just
jump into
stomp
the
on
air
it.
with my gauntlet, and I just smash the ground as hard as I can.
I love
where
it.
the gem is.
Nice.
So roll us an attack roll. That'll hit.
That's 9 plus. Okay.
All right. So you leap up in the air, come down, smash it with your thunder gauntlet. The energy disperses, little bits of energy float up in the air. The rest of you see these objects just fall back to the ground, inert once again.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Nice.
It's like, well, that was
Right.
annoying.
Can we keep smashing them?
Yeah, what?
I just walk over, grab the axe, and I look at the shield and just start chopping the shield repeatedly.
Hell yes.
And I
This one
stick
has
it in there real quick.
spirit.
I was like, I'm gonna go get a drink. Anybody else want to come?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm in.
All right.
What the heck?
Are you going back to Cafe Zephyr?
Yeah, let's go back to Cafe Zephyr.
Do we know any better establishments in this here town?
I make sure to gather up the other gem particles that are around from the armor and stuff. Make sure something else doesn't come back alive and light this place on fire. Not that it wouldn't do better for a facelift.
We'll go get a table. Don't worry about it. Find our way.
If it's anything like last night, I
Where
don't
is
think we'll
this
have any
place?
trouble. Oh, okay.
Oh, don't worry, it's close. Just follow me down
Good.
here.
Good.
So, yeah, you take a couple minutes to gather up. Are there any other supplies that you try to grab before you head out? Gear?
I look to see if I can find the original red gem I was looking for, the real red gem.
Okay. Give me
Oh, yeah.
give me one more investigation check.
All right, Palico, you need to get down. Thank you. Let's see, 13.
Okay. So you spend about 15 minutes continuing looking through the ruins of your garage. And eventually, after some time, you find your gem over behind where the destroyed arcane capacitor was. Um, it's just been kind of tucked into the corner there. You're not sure what that portends, uh, or if it was blown there somehow.
All right, I look down at it, and I just kind of infuse it, and just bring the homunculus out of it. This little winged wyvern, about 2 inches across, with metallic wings, lands on my shoulder. And it's like, "Hey, buddy, I just went through all this for you. Come on, let's go."
Kind of dances on your shoulder for a second, looks around at the cartage, and just gives like a little like clockwork mechanical um, whether that's in happiness or approval or anything else, you're unsure. So
It's
how
so
about
cool.
how about at this point we grab our little break time. Go do your thing, take
Coffee time.
5. Yeah, coffee, whatever
I'm
else
hungry.
you need. You're hungry.
Jerky time.
There you go. Go run to the stream and grab a fish.
Yeah.
Popcorn fish.
Little
Popcorn
little
fish.
sashimi. And then when you come back, we'll kind of pick. Okay. I mean, like as you're at the cafe, if you're going back to hang out, you can also consider it a short rest, so you can figure out whatever hit die you need. Roll those. As you
I'm
make your
gonna
way.
give my spear back to Quill, so she can put it
I don't
back
think
in
I
her
even
bag.
need to take a rest. I'm good.
That must be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little rest. I'm gonna take advantage.
I'm just flexing over here with my 25 HP.
So you all kind of leaving relative ruins of the Wingineers garage, make your way back over to Cafe Zephyr. You open the door and Rail Swallowtail is there. Just sitting down, kind of looks up from the table as you all enter and goes, "Back already?"
I've had a long day
We just
already.
couldn't stay
Rail.
away, Rail.
Let me just
Yeah.
It's
check all of
been
these.
15
tables.
minutes.
Came
I'm
back
I'm just gonna
from
check these
work.
tables for sentience, if you don't mind. Let me just I'm just gonna poke them all.
Yeah. You come back to teach me more about English breakfast. This
Oh, he's still
Look, man,
salty.
I really didn't mean anything by it. I just genuinely didn't know if they were a thing around here.
okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah. You want to know if my tables are sentient?
Yeah, that we've had a weird day.
He just kind of looks at you and like, you've been gone for like 15 minutes.
Yep.
Only 15 minutes. Oh no. It's not important. Hey, Gear, did you find that gem thing you were looking for?
Yes, I did. And this little creature next to me on my shoulder, Tick, also known as TikTok, but I figured the case here we're just gonna call him Tick, is what I needed. And the creature flutters over and lands on Talk's shoulder.
Whoa,
and
what
then kind
is
of
this?
pecks twice, casting Cure Light Wounds.
Oh,
Cure Wounds.
okay.
Aww. I love Tick.
Right.
That's so nice. Can I give it a little stroke?
Sure can.
Hey, Let it heal me first.
It heals you for 11.
11, nice.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's so cool. Oh, so you found
Fuck.
okay, so you found it. So that's great news. When are you planning on heading out? Where are you going? I'm kind of sick of this town already, to be honest with you.
Where or when? Because where is the Shrine of Minmin? When? As soon as we get done eating. Maybe might want to rest a little bit longer than that though.
No, I think
Wasn't
this has been enough of
expecting
a
my-
rest.
Wasn't expecting my whole workshop to come to life.
No, I don't think we were either. That was a strange one. What the heck was in those in those barrel things? What did you release? It's not gonna
I
turn everything else in the town sentient, right? Like it's
don't know yet, but I do have the gem here, and when I have a moment, I'm going to identify what's going on with it. I just need a second to kind of catch my breath.
Do we at
That's
least have time to
fair
stop and
enough.
find Barry before we leave?
Oh yeah,
Hey, yeah, so
Barry.
didn't you have that? I'm like kind of looking at Gib. I'm like, I don't want to tell him that we've been making deals with Demoness. I'm just going, hey, Cethe, didn't you have that thing you needed to do in town?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
Well,
hard to remember. There's been a lot going on. I sort of forgot about it.
I can stop off along the way, I'm sure.
Okay, great.
Well, I guess meeting likely fellows traveling that are going to be coming with me, I should formally introduce myself. My name is Calming Gearbox of the Calamitous Waves,
Well, that's a
but you
Nice
can
to
just
meet
call
you.
me Gear.
Gear.
Alright then, Gear.
Yes, gear.
It's
Because it's
very
what my
nice to meet
friends would
you.
have me if I had any here, because I don't.
Oh, we're not friends yet? That's a shame.
I mean, I still don't know if you guys were sent to kill me, so we're going to verdict's out on that for a moment.
Don't you think we would have taken advantage while we were in battle with your cursed objects?
Yeah, we probably would have just left you to the table, I would imagine.
It felt more like you kind of tried to kill us.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sorry that the mace had it out for your knees. It's very needy.
Those were my favorite knees.
That was pretty good. That's funny. Okay.
So have
This
you
is
guys had
okay.
the food here?
Yeah,
The
well,
breakfast was not the best, let me tell you.
Well,
it didn't-
I can help you out a bit. You just wait for the food to get here, and I'll show you how to actually make it better.
I like
I'm
it already.
intrigued.
Okay. That sounds interesting. What can you do?
Maybe he invented spices.
And at this
Invented
point,
spice.
Rail kind of makes his way over towards you, looks at the table. Okay. You ordering or you getting out?
As pleasant as ever.
No.
I mean, it's only been a year to have dealt with your smiling face.
Yeah. Been a year. Hope many more. Yeah.
How about you
That's
get
not
us
good,
some
is it?
breakfast?
More breakfast?
At least for me.
Yeah. Do you want an English breakfast?
Okay,
No, I do not want an English breakfast. I would just like some bacon and eggs.
Okay.
I feel like there's still some tension here, Rail. I really didn't mean anything by it.
Okay.
Perhaps maybe we should get the food to go.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's a good idea, yes.
Yeah. What did you
I'm a
think
bit-
about the food earlier?
I wasn't here earlier.
No, I'm asking them. Why
I'll
do
level
you
with you,
assume?
Rail.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
know, it was pretty okay. It
It
leaves
was
a lot to be
eatable.
desired.
Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it.
I think I'm gonna head out. I feel like he's pretty grumpy anyway. I don't think I'm helping.
I'm starting to think that Rail is how Ark sounds in his real life. Otherwise,
Yeah.
How I am.
when he wakes
Okay.
up in the morning.
Oh, just from when I wake up in the morning.
Onwards.
The act of
Onward.
waking up causes it.
Yeah. Perfectly happy when I'm asleep.
Aw.
Fair.
That's so sad. Okay, Quill's gonna head outside. I think that she's kind of intrigued about what the hell was happening with the whole well situation. Still, because that all just sort of, the explosion kind of disturbed us mid. We're dealing with that whole thing with people throwing all their stuff down the well. Do I know? I can't remember exactly. Do I know that? Was it Tok that heard the laughing down the well, or was that me?
Oh, you didn't hear laughing down the well. You heard Barry laugh.
Yeah, it was Barry laughing when he was running around with his dog.
Maybe
In
Barry's
back-
back at the well.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go outside and have a look around for Barry.
Okay, give me a little
Here we go.
investigation check.
Come on, dice. Investigation. Whoop. 16. That's all right.
16. Yeah. You ask around a few times, looking for Barry. You don't see him running around, but you see a couple of the despondent villagers walking around. You ask about him. They don't pay you a lot of attention, but one of them, kind of another tabaxi like you, kind of looks over at you and the little one. He lives over in the east side of. You can probably find him there. Look for the ramshackle little outcropping across the river.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for your help. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the oh my goodness, the tavern, and just let those. I'll be like, hey guys, I think I know where Barry is. If you wanna, are you ready to go?
Talk to Barry again.
I just like Barry, and there's something weird going on in this town. He seems to be the only person we've met so far, mine part, well, I guess Gear as well, who aren't incredibly depressed.
He does
And-
probably have more gears, gems.
And I expect that Cethe's little quest might have something to do with the fact that everyone in this town seems to be. I don't know. Something's weird in this town.
Little off.
Yes, it is.
As you guys sit there and talk, Rail comes over, carrying again like some even somewhat greasier, more congealed bacon from beef. Looks like he's really dug deep for this. Like he went out of his way. There's another biscuit, couple biscuits this time. These ones are more than a quarter eaten. He kind of dumps everything into like a little burlap sack and kind of wraps it up very nicely, kind of making eye contact with Quill the entire time. Puts a little ribbon around it and puts it on the table. Right, 10 gold pieces.
I've never seen him
Uh-huh.
actually hate somebody this much.
Yeah, I've really
Heavily
brought out a
dishonest
reaction. Yeah, I really didn't mean to. It's a whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna. I have my money in my bag, so I'm gonna grab. How much did he say? 10 gold.
10 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna give him 15 gold as a please
Whoa!
forgive me.
We're already overpaying for this crab that he
He doesn't hate you,
Stop.
Tok.
We have plenty of money. We're fine.
We have so much money.
Yeah.
You guys have plenty of money.
Yesterday.
It was something to do
Theoretically
with the cult, which
speaking.
I still need to fill you in on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna,
Well,
so I'm
I
gonna
guess-
give them. Do you need anything, by the way? I'll get it for you now. This is on me.
I'll just let you guys pay.
Okay,
I just
great.
want a drink, not the barrel. No one should ever get the barrel.
Okay. he okay, we'll go through this way. Which he kind of looks at you and goes, which drink do you want?
The one you give the lightweights.
Okay, great. And just from a perspective, do you want to order one of the cocktails, the food buff, or do you just want just a straight standard like shot of something?
Cocktail with food buff.
Okay. So he goes back and he prepares leave the lighter one, and checking my own notes, I believe it is a rising wind. Didn't expect you guys to run back to the cafe. Respected them. Yeah, he comes back with that sort of bubbling green sort of soda cocktail with a little bit of blueberry dust on the top. Hands it to you. Says,
Thank you. And I just slam it and just put it down gently. You go, okay, we could be on our way now.
okay. So at first, when Quill hands him the 15 gold piece, he throws the 5 gold pieces back and, do you think I need your charity?
Oh, this guy.
No, Rail, it's not what I meant. I just, I just wanted to cheer you up a little bit, and I didn't mean anything. I want us to be pals.
He kind of eyes you a little bit and he goes, okay. And then after he makes the drink, he comes back over, makes eye contact with you again, and slides the 5 gold pieces back over into his paw. Shamelessly.
Hey, you enjoy that. You enjoy that. I'm gonna go.
It's time to leave.
Been fun. Been fun. Yeah.
You've got
Let's
your
get out of
little
here,
lunch
guys.
bag.
Huh?
You've got your little lunch bag.
Yeah, exactly. We've got some stuff on the road now.
Biscuits
And
and
I
bacon.
feel uncomfortable. Let's get out of here, guys.
So
Thanks for everything,
we're
Rail.
hunting down Barry.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he's really the only one that can give us any information about the town, because everyone else just doesn't care enough to tell us anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand why you're not as despondent as everyone else. You seem comparatively pretty jolly.
Not a follower of Min Min, huh?
Me? Well,
Yeah.
when I got here, everyone else was already pretty much like this.
There must have been like a
And,
moment. Have you
I-
heard anything about people not leaving town?
No, I pretty much don't get out much. I spend a lot of my time in my workshop just working on things and trying to perfect what is now a shattered piece of armor.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry about
That's
that one.
okay. And obviously
didn't mean
it
to
didn't
bring that
perfect
up.
very well.
My goodness. Okay, well, I think we
Did
should
cost
maybe
them
move
a
on.
bit.
I'm not having a great day in terms of communicating with other people. I think it's a situation. I'm just gonna walk to the east and be like, okay, guys, let's go moving. I'm done with these awkward social interactions.
Yeah, you've got the food. Do you wanted to grab the food? Did Gear have anything he wanted to do with?
Oh, I was just going to recook it and cook all the grease off of it.
Cool. Yeah, you got any like little
Yes.
contraptions?
Yeah, so I bring out a little contraption and then I use the lightning lure to kind of light it, and then you see a little Bunsen burner start and kind of put the grease on top and kind of slowly flip the bacon as it cooks up off all the grease. Take the biscuits, kind of chop them up and crumble them up with the eggs and put them back together using some of my cooking tools that I have, and to kind of make a little breakfast omelet and go, there you go, purify food.
Wow, that was
Man,
impressive.
a lot.
Yeah, we could have done with that earlier.
As far as I'm concerned, we are now good friends.
To be fair, I usually only go and order food from him so I don't have to leave town to go get it myself. And then I just cook it when I get back to the shop. Rel's cooking leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
the
his
impression
cooking
we got.
definitely got worse since I was here in this town, like a couple of years ago.
So,
Krill's already like up the road. She's done with this.
Oh, I gotta find Barry.
right. And I think by cooking, do you have the cook feat?
I do not have cook feet. I just have cooking tools.
Okay, okay. So you're just cooking. I wasn't sure if you had the actual chef feat or was the
Not yet.
bonus
Not
tier.
yet.
Not yet. Okay. You're angling
In due
towards that
time.
direction. Awesome. I wasn't sure if you'd picked it yet. Very cool. So you guys leave Cafe Zephyr, beginning to go into town. Are you making a straight shot towards Barry's place?
I
Probably
was
for the
planning
best.
on it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't want to get into any more fights with tables or anything.
All right. So you make your way over to the east side of town. I think I can maybe pull you guys over there.
We must have drank a lot yesterday that we are fighting tables now.
Yeah, I think maybe maybe it was just maybe we weren't fighting a table. Maybe it was just like just a hangover.
I kind of hear them talking and go, "No, it's definitely a table."
Well, if you say so.
I built the one you destroyed.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Well, at least
It's
I wasn't drinking
it's totally okay. It's totally okay. There's tons of trees.
that. Why did I? I'm just like, why did I bring that up again? Why? What is wrong with me?
Yeah. You guys make your way swiftly through. This time of day, not too many people wandering the streets. The ones you see, continually despondent, not really paying you much mind. Uh,
As
you
we
make, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
as we walk, I just kind of point out people and was saying hi and like giving them finger guns. None of them are responding, but like I respond to these people every day this way, kind of like I've gotten used to doing this and never being talked to by anyone.
So yeah, you a couple of them kind of give you a glance, then just put their gaze back down, continuing to kind of shamble through town. It's not very long before you gather towards the east side of where there's sort of like a little break through the buildings, and you see a log kind of laid across the river that runs through. Not a very deep river, just more of a stream. And on the other side, you see a large bush and some ramshackle boards and little bits of metal that you can see that were probably pilfered from the Wingineer's garage, all assembled over the stones to kind of create a little shelter.
Interesting. Wait, is this where Barry lives? And like, there's a
Mm,
weird little shack.
yes, and that's totally part of my roof.
That's so strange. Well, he's just a child on his own. This seems very. Did
yeah.
no one in town think to like help him out?
We knew that
Uh-oh.
his parents were gone, right? We learned that
Yeah.
last time.
Okay, well,
Ah.
maybe you should try and knock first because he knows you better than he knows us.
There's no door.
Okay.
Do we still have a bone for his dog?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Just kind of
Okay, cool.
whistle out the Barry's dog.
You give a whistle, nothing.
That's odd. Usually it shambles out here and lays in front of me, dejected looking.
Maybe we'll call. Hey Barry! I'm gonna shout into the little bush cave thing he's got going on.
Push
You
cave.
shout out for Barry and nothing. You wait a minute. Doesn't seem to be around this area.
Huh.
Or if he
Guess
is,
he's
he's
not
not
home, huh?
responding.
I guess not. We could have a little
Shall
look
we?
inside though.
Shall we snoop around? Yeah. You're
Now we need to
stealthy,
look for
stealthy.
clues.
For clues.
We need to find
For
Barry.
clues, we need to find a clue
No.
where he's getting so much gold from.
Something has happened here.
He
Barry is
had
definitely connected.
his, he had like this
Robe.
that robe thing on. I asked about his tunic.
Mhm.
One of his pockets had like some strange magic on it, like kind of, like my bag that can fit anything in it. That it felt like that. It was that kind of magic. So I don't know if he's carrying all of this gold on him.
Maybe he went into his own pocket.
Let's check in there for the tunic.
Backpack inception.
Yeah.
Talk, where's your armor?
Oh, Quilly's carrying it. We kind of had to disguise ourselves, Don't worry about it.
Why?
Yes, some Luxterum soldiers had an issue with my speed.
Luxterum? You guys saw
Mm.
those pieces of crap on the way here?
We did.
Why are they close to this village? I came here to get away from those people.
They are all over the place.
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
joyous. We need to go.
Yeah.
Well, I've got this. The cult I was talking about earlier. I sort of struck a
Cult?
deal with them. If they come near again, they're meant to come and find us and tell us they're coming. So we'll have a bit of warning.
Okay, but like, those guys are totally dangerous. They'll burn us all at the stake for existing, especially if you guys are around me. I'm like public enemy number 1 to them
And why would that
I
be?
think we're pretty close at this point as well.
because my
Thanks to
entire
Todd.
my entire city and the merchant guild that I'm from, they hate us all.
The merchants
They've been
guild.
harassing us for years upon years. The reason I moved out of here, I can't get any materials anymore to work on my experiments.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell
Well-
you, they have been all over the healing place. They have been down to Surport. We've seen them in the swamps. They are all over the place, really.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's not
we all
great.
met because they captured us as slaves. So we've
Oh.
definitely had our own run-ins.
We might have decapitated one of their higher ranked soldiers.
Oh, well, then you
Yeah.
guys definitely aren't here to kill me. As a matter of fact, kudos to all of you. You're great. As a matter of fact, I'll even help you out talking. Work on your armor to make it so that you don't lay on your knees for the entire fight.
All right, yeah. That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna check out Barry's little shack. I feel
Yes,
kind
we're
of rude doing
here.
it, but
We need to. We're here already.
we can
Just
just
peek
see
around.
what's going on.
It's a little peek.
Yeah,
All
yeah. I'm gonna peek in.
Just a
Okay,
tiny bit of
who's-
breaking and entering.
Yeah. And not even breaking.
it.
He has no door.
It's just
I
we're
have-
just
I have, like-
entering.
Yeah. The shack is about big enough for 2 of you to enter, poke around. So who's
I want to go in.
I really want to go in as well.
okay?
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
go ahead.
All right.
Can I do it can I be like stealthy just in case? I don't want to what if there's someone in there?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Do a stealth roll,
Yeah.
and then you can both do independent investigation.
Okay. Don't know where that went. 13.
13 for your stealth. Okay. Cethe, what's your
Yeah.
investigation roll? Quill,
An
what's your
11.
investigation? An 11.
Not great for something I have +5 in.
Yeah, I have +5 as well. Very annoying.
You have +6 for Eldritch Blast, yet it never hits.
True.
I've got 15 for
You got
investigation.
15. Okay. So Oodi, or not Oodi, rather Cethe, as you begin exploring this little shack, you notice a couple things. You find a stack of random papers, little scripts of paper. You recognize them from back at the Cafe Zephyr. Look like they've been gathered and hoarded here. Some of them have already been filled out, offering, again, like fairly ludicrous amounts of gold for various services, um, providing, more bones to Sir Woofington, doing a silly dance for Sir Woofington, bringing shiny things to Sir Woofington. And they look all kind of like prepared and organized, drawn out in crayon or clay or charcoal, whatever Barry seems to manage to get his hands on. You see he has a little straw mat that's been kind of put together, gathered, thrown down in the. It's fairly dirty. He doesn't have much else in here. Just various like little toys and things, a couple bones that Sir Wolfington may have brought home, little leather, half unraveled ball, and Quill. What are you looking for in this place specifically, Quill?
I wanna see if his tunic thing is in there.
So you roll the house. Where are you looking? You just look around there. It's fairly empty, save for his bed, save for those papers.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I guess can I like look like amongst the bed stuff, like move some things around a little bit?
You gotta
Just,
roll a child's bed for his pocket.
yeah. Yeah.
You go over to his bed and you begin sort of like digging. There's something that strikes your attention. The stone upon which the straw has been laid seems to have some sort of etching into the stone itself. Bright
Oh,
purple amethyst lines. You can't really make out what it is unless you move all the bedding.
interesting. Well, okay, I'm gonna call Cethe over. I'm like, hey
Yeah.
Cethe, check this out. You're way better at languages than me. Can you see what's going on here? What's this weird etching?
This looks like it might be in Celestial.
Oh, you look at it, it's not
Oh.
writing. It's a sort of a pictograph.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I know
You just have to move the bedding if you see the.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. Quill, you want to dig this up? Let's get
For
down in
sure.
there
I'm
and
gonna
just.
like move the bedding out of the way.
You're trying to do it very gently, I'm sure. I'm just kicking it all over the place.
Yeah, I'm trying to like keep it so it does. We can maybe leave it so it doesn't look like we've been here. Whereas Cethe's just freaking.
I can't kick the halflings anymore. I have to kick something.
Oh, jeez.
You move things around, kind of bedding, straw flying all over the place. A moment
Whoa.
later, you the stone etching, or the etching in the stone. It's kind of amethyst lines, only a couple centimeters across thick, but it looks like an inlay of a large monarch butterfly pictograph, all drawn out in amethyst.
Interesting.
As you guys are looking at this, Talk and Gear, what are you doing outside?
I'm just yelling, how's it going in there? You guys found anything?
Certainly
I
something in
am
here.
I am currently working on Talk's armor.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
And I'm going to be infusing it with 1 second.
Absolutely.
Is there a chance, like my armor is currently bright red because it's some kind of dragon scale. Is there a chance you could slightly alter the color so if we run into Luxterium soldiers, they will not recognize this?
I
on-
mean, I can try. That's really not my area of expertise. I'm more of a smith, not really into the fashion sense. Don't really care how things look, just as long as they work.
Okay,
But I can give it a try.
okay.
All right, but for now, you're going to get Why can't I find this?
Oh, artificers. they they are so complicated in their own way. And that's not your
uh,
fault. It's just
just come back to me. I'll get that in a second. I just have
yeah,
to
that's
find
all
where it's at.
All right.
if you look at your features and traits, if you go down to your artificer and fusions and click on it, it should pop up with a list of like all the stuff you can do.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And okay.
Armor of magical strength. So,
Pardon me, sorry.
see. This armor has 6 charges. The wearer can expend their armor's charges in the following ways. When the wearer makes a strength check or a strength saving throw, it can expend 1 charge to add a bonus to the roll equal to its intelligence modifier. But more importantly, if the creature would be knocked prone, it can use its reaction to expend 1 charge to avoid being knocked prone. The armor regains
Oh,
1d6
nice.
expended charges daily at dawn.
Is very, very usable. Would be very useful in the previous fight.
Well, unfortunately, these jump jets would have been great, but you guys found me in the middle of a table trying to beat my face in.
Very true.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
some
next
great
time,
work.
right? Yeah. Okay. So you hear them call inside that they found something.
You guys, come on in.
Can we? Is there actually place enough for us?
Is there room?
It'll be uncomfortable, but you can probably wedge yourselves in.
Hey, Talk, maybe you could like stand in the door, just
I knew it's
now.
gonna come to this.
You can still see. You're tall enough. It'll be fine.
I strap on a mask.
Fine.
I just so happen to have a mask inside my equipment.
Smart.
Wow. I just have to suffer, I guess.
Sorry, I only
Um,
had one. I didn't expect guests.
that's fine. As I said, we're kind of used to it at this point. Just try not to get trapped in any small spaces. Um,
Like this?
like this, exactly like this. So, what do you think is going on with this?
Hmm.
Can I like? Hmm.
It's a lot of
What
Okay,
is
wait.
it
symbols.
exactly?
Well, if
Cethe?
I had to guess, it's a sign from our friend who, our acquaintance who sent us here.
Oh, that acquaintance. Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
yeah. That's probably a good shout. Can I like do like a religion check on it or something?
Yeah, I'll give you a choice. You can do a nature or arcana check.
Nature or arcana? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
or
I guess
nature, arcana, or religion.
it keeps
You'll get
cutting out on that last one, which is very funny.
religion. So you've got
Religion.
3
Okay, I'm
choices. You'll get
on the
different
same one.
information.
Oh, I'm gonna do nature. Whee! Throw that into the water. 14.
Okay. You're not deeply familiar with this, but you do know that Fey entities
Uh-huh.
um, often use butterflies as symbology. Fey, Fey entities being somewhat extraplanar creatures, generally come from the Fey realm. Elves are distant related to them. Some of the other races have some Fey ancestry. Uh, but yeah,
Okay.
like this sort of butterfly and even like the color purple can also be related to the Fae. You're not sure what this particular is,
Okay. I mean, I don't really know what it is, but I would say that Cethe, that seems like a fair guess. Um, maybe that means that wait, she said that we would know, right? If we would find out who the contact was.
Yeah, but
Is it Barry?
Yeah.
maybe it's Sir Woofington.
Oh, interesting.
At
Wherever
this
one
point,
is,
I
the
am
other's sure to
thoroughly
follow.
confused.
Yeah. Sorry about this, Gia. Udi's
Don't
been
worry.
well. Sethi's been sent on some kind of quest, but we're kind of they didn't give many details.
and I'll
Did you
remind
say?
you.
Yeah.
Just let me throw it out there and remind you. You weren't told to come here and find a call. You were told to come here and one of your associates, acquaintances, needed help. Is basically what you were told. you weren't told what the problem was, but you were told that you would probably be able to figure out what the problem was once you got there.
We can see there's a problem in this town for sure.
Do we think that this marking thing is that what's causing the problem? Like, is
It's
it
just a
emitting
stone
some
with
sort of magic?
marking.
Can I
I
use detect magic actually?
Yeah, you can certainly use your detect magic.
Let's see if it's got
Uh,
some creepy energy coming off it.
okay. Are you
Okay, I'm gonna
casting it,
cast.
yeah, ritually or immediately?
What's the difference?
Use a spell
What?
slot.
I'm fine losing. Wait, how long does it? I'm probably just use a spell slot. That's fine by me.
Okay. Yeah, you cast detect. It it's not really magical in, although a little bit of a trace of enchantment on it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it seems magical. You have trouble discerning exactly what it is. It doesn't seem particularly powerful per se, but
Okay.
a little bit of enchantment infused into it. You
Interesting.
want to
Okay.
you want to roll me an Arcana check?
Absolutely. I'm just gonna keep
Okay.
on rolling until I work out what this is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I notice what's going on? Can I just try to assist? Because we've been here for a
Yeah,
while.
Yeah,
yeah.
8 is rubbish.
You've been looking and observing this. Go ahead, Gear. You roll your own independent Arcana check. You're sort of inured to this kind of thing. Hmm.
That is a 22.
Okay. So
Oh,
you
nice.
haven't used these sorts of infusions directly, but you are familiar with Fey magic. And you, in your studies, you've come across it. Some of what Min Min does is loosely associated with the Fey, not directly, but certainly tangential anyway. And as you observe it, this sort of pattern, you recognize it's kind of a that guarantees restful sleep.
Oh, so
Oh.
I kind of tell everyone else that, and then I kind of look for a minute. It's like, are you guys here at the behest of Min Min?
more or less.
Are we?
Well, in a roundabout way. Sure.
And
Okay.
then I point to the musical note under my left eye. It's a mark.
Whoa.
Are you marked by Min Min?
I mean, yes, I am.
Well, let's go to the shrine then. Maybe we can figure out what's going on.
But what about Barry?
Well,
We're gonna
Barry will be
find Barry.
fine. He's gonna get good rest. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna get good rest.
He's
I
got this
mean,
little symbol here. He's
if
good.
we are to go to the shrine, we have to pass through the town. Maybe we see Barry
Yeah.
along the way. Like if he's not here, he's probably somewhere in town, right?
Yeah, let's walk through town. We'll keep an eye out for Barry while we walk through town. Good plan. I like that idea, Talk. Good thinking for once.
Damn.
It's
That is harsh.
just kind of like
Kinda-
kind of opened up whatever type of curtains holding Barry thing together as I walk out. It's like sick burn.
Yeah. Um,
Funny. Okay, cool. Can we? Yeah, we're gonna walk through town and just we're gonna keep our eyes peeled for old Barry because something weird's going on. I don't know why he's got this strange rest symbol on his bed.
I'm gonna have Tick fly about 30 feet above, about 30 or 40, kind of flying above the rooftops to see and to come back to me if he sees a small child or
okay.
armor clad. I can't remember how to pronounce the L. The people from the Holy Land.
Oh, Lux Terum.
Lux Terram, thank you.
Yeah.
My sworn enemies.
Soldiers from
Those
Lux Terum.
assholes.
So, yeah, Tick kind of flies up in the air. You begin circling around overhead for all of you. You make your way towards the northern edge of town, where the pathway begins to push ever forward towards the sort of the northern peninsula of this area. You've been keeping an eye for Barry. Doesn't seem to be around. Tick doesn't report anything back by the time you get to the northern gate.
That's strange that we didn't see him this whole time.
Small kid, and the town isn't that small, so he's just running around playing with his dog.
Abducted by cultists, fed to werewolves.
Yep, these are all great possibilities.
Well, let's
I
hope
guess-
not. If werewolf
Yeah.
is in the town, we have a new problem.
I really don't think that they're going to be werewolves anytime soon.
You're
They're
awful
trying, though. They're
optimistic.
trying.
Wait, what?
Quill here has herself a cult
Yeah.
following. They're
I
just
start to slightly
weirdos.
back away some. They go,
No, no, no,
what?
no, no, no. They're not.
No,
They're
they're
not a
cool,
problem
man.
at
They're
all.
cool. They're cool. They were
Oh.
cool. They let us through.
They're just a gentle
even
group
gave us
of
all their money.
simps. It's no problem.
What type of cult gives you all? Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think they think I'm some kind of like I don't know, but they like me a lot, and they're nice guys. Don't worry
What can
about
you
them.
say?
Shall we carry on? I'm sure
Alright,
they'll
well-
warn us.
Before we walk through the gates of the door, I'm going to don my armor, and it kind of like clanks down around my legs. It clanks over my arm on my arms, stands about 2 feet taller, and clanks over my head. And you see the arcane fizzle through the eyes. And I just start walking out with a shield that obviously has some type of fire spell on it. You go, okay, I'm ready to go.
Damn. You gave me
Cool.
my armor back, right? So I'm gonna
Yes.
take this time to put my proper armor back on, and I'm gonna grab the spear from Quill, and I'm gonna equip my spear.
Oh, real
Oh,
quick. I don't know if I was able to succeed on changing the way your armor looked, though. Does it look any different to you?
I am colorblind, so you guys tell me.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Does it look different, Ark?
Well, at a glance, probably not so different, but you guys do know, or you all do know, when you came into town, you passed by a general store, um, which was you had seen the sign. Just want to throw it out there if you need to pick anything up before you continue your adventure. It was Emery Armory's Imported Arms Emporium and Armories Extravaganza.
Right, I
yes,
remember that.
I
place.
remember
Of
it well.
course.
Well, I'm gonna go stop back by the workshop to tell the guy who probably doesn't care that I'm leaving, and pick up a couple provisions because I'm broke, so I'm buying nothing. Student life, all that debt.
Yeah, and that
And
student
now
debt.
I'll meet you guys at the front gate.
Okay,
there
are
a-
we?
a
Should we
bakery
go?
here?
Should we go to a shop?
Yeah, we need to find a bakery at least. I need bread.
The bakery. Cethy's just constantly thinking about food. We need pastries and we need them now.
Where's the bread? Where are the crumpets? I need the muffins.
Mini quest. Okay. Yeah, where so your guys are kind of splitting up, going in different directions. Cethe, if you want to look for pastries, roll for pastry. Give me an investigation check.
Roll for pastry.
Pastries.
Quill, do you want to go to the general shop
Come
while
on,
the
bear
others do their thing?
claws.
Yeah, I'll have a look around.
It's a 19.
Alright.
Give me those donuts.
Yay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
She has never been this excited before.
So-
She's never rolled this well for anything else. This is
Cethe,
just pastries.
your adventuring group is ready to go And then, with all of the focus of an ADHD riddled individual on caffeine, you immediately start to disperse in your different directions. Uh, Drawn, Cethe, you catch the whiff of something sweet on the air, and you make your way back towards the town center, near where the well is. There are several stalls set up there. You see an older woman, kind of manning a booth, kind of putting out a tray of delicious baked goods. You see some bear claws there covered in blueberry jam. You see a couple little chocolate chip muffins arranged there. The little chocolate chips are sort of arranged in a frowny face. Uh,
Oh.
and she stands behind the booth, kind of shoulders slumped as she looks out, kind of makes eye contact with you.
Well,
Can I
hi.
help you?
Yes. Good morning. Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Could I take all of these? How much for all of these, please?
You want all of my pastries?
Every single pastry you have.
How much are they
Wow.
worth to you?
Everything. They look delectable.
This
3
voice.
silver.
Then I'll give me a persuasion check. Well, let's see how much she charges you.
It's a 12.
A 12. She kind of says, "Well, I won't be here much longer. How about 2 gold pieces and we'll call it even?"
Well, how about 3? And I give you my blessing, and you give me those wonderful bear claws.
Really terrible at haggling, aren't we?
She reaches out a shaky hand to take your gold pieces,
Have you no pity?
looks curiously, or actually, Quill would have all of those. You got
Oh.
your own.
You cut out a bit.
I've got all
Oh,
the
sorry.
cash.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you've got all the. Quill has all of like the weird money, the ones with the embossing or engraving that would be
I have the
unfamiliar.
weird money, yeah.
You've got the more
Cethe has
standard.
regular money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got her standard currency in the kingdom. So, yeah, she reaches out a hand, takes the gold pieces, and you see just a fragment of a smile grace her face before it kind of just dips back down into like this sort of, again, like this malaise, like doesn't care anymore. And she, whatever you would like.
Whoa, that cut
Exactly.
out for so long.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
God,
That's
uh,
okay.
God, microphone, you betrayed me. She holds the tray out to you. Like you see this small fragment of a smile cross her face before it disappears once again, and she pushes the tray out towards you. There are 2 bear claws, 3 muffins, and various other like small little bread rolls, sweet rolls, and you can take it all if you'd like.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna do that. I open up my backpack as wide as I can get it and just kind of scoop them all in.
All right, you can add to your inventory like assorted.
Awesome.
Roasted pastries.
Everything else that's in your backpack is just gonna be sticky.
This is
Worth
fine.
it.
Gonna stink like croissants. Uh,
All right. So, Gear, you make your way back to the Wingineer's garage. Um, Still very heavily damaged, not more than an hour.
Is anything still on fire?
You look around, the fires seem to have dispersed. Little piles of ash where your table once was.
Oh, my poor table. Well, I'm gonna knock on the door for the headmaster and see what they say regarding the situation.
You hear a voice on the other side yell out and like, "Right, who is it?"
It's like it's gear. Like there's been an explosion. There's lots of stuff damaged. There's a hole in the room. The table's been broken. Magical items have come to life to kind of destroy things. Do you care?
Were you building weapons? That's
No.
against the school policy.
No, you don't understand. Random things came to life. I wasn't building anything.
Right. Have you been drinking again?
I mean, I had a cocktail earlier, but that was after the shield came to life and smacked me in the face.
Did you bring one back for me?
No, I did not.
Then get the fuck out!
Fine, whatever. At this point, I am going to look for anything that I can use of value in this room, and it is coming with me. I am literally
I
going to
approve.
strip. I am going to strip this entire area, this entire workshop, down to everything that I can carry inside my person.
All right. How about first you tell me 3 items that you want to find that you think would be in your workshop.
A javelin,
Okay.
another red gem,
Okay.
and spiked armor.
All right.
Flipping heck.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check for.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
All right, so
Ooh.
that is a 23.
All right.
Damn.
Jeez.
So I'll give you this. You find a really nice set of actually like silver etched javelins.
Mhm.
So you can kind of note down in your inventory. You have a set of 6 with silver heads. Second,
Sweet.
you do manage to find another red gem power source that you can figure out what you want to do with. And finally, you actually manage to find, sort of tucked away, one of the sort of cabinets that were normally locked and prohibited to students has been kind of blown open by the force of the explosion. Inside, you actually find a really beautiful suit of scale mail, uh, nice green scales, etched with patterns, the sort of like windy patterns that you would expect to see with Min Min. They kind of look like the Asian, Korean clouds that you might see. And this scale mail, you identify it very quickly using your artificer's eye. It's a +1 suit of scale mail.
All
Sweet.
right.
I should have stayed in his workshop, not gone with bloody Tok to get some paint or whatever the hell we're doing.
All right. So
It's a
I am
general
going
shop.
to
Who knows what you
I'm
can
going to
get?
take this stuff with me. I'm gonna kind of look at the armor that I'm currently wearing and go, well, I won't need this. So I take the armor and like I kind of fold it a little bit so that it's almost vertical, and I take it and I shove it up against the doorknob, and then I kind of slide a table over, and I make sure that I kick it so that it's taut, and go, I'll bring you back that cocktail. Just you wait.
Great! Bring back some snacks too.
Will do. And then I kind of just walk out and just leave. Go over to meet them at the item shop.
All right. So you guys take a couple minutes and you manage to way over to uh, once again Emery Armory's Imported Arms Emporium and Armories Extravaganza. A interesting shop. The front door is all boarded up, and instead there's sort of a rope ladder that hangs down that you have to actually climb to get up to the second
What the heck? I'm going straight up there.
floor.
All right,
I love
well,
to
let's
climb.
go.
All right.
Sure.
Make your way up the ladder, open up the door. As you open up the door, there's this cloud of dust. It's clear that people haven't been here for some time. But inside, you see an array of trinkets and junk and shiny strewn chaos, nuts, bolts, daggers piled on top of swords. You see actually a ballista behind the counter aimed directly at your head, locked and loaded. wicked black iron bolt. Behind the counter, you see a bald-headed, muscular human wearing garish mascara that has long since streaked. He kind of looks up as you enter, and right, why are you here?
Hello, sir. We were just wondering if you could buy some provisions over here and also paint.
You want paint, and you don't want any of the other wonderful artifacts that we have on sale.
Yeah, I
No,
might be
we're
interested in some
also looking
artifacts.
for. Yeah,
You know,
we're just looking around right now, but we do know that we want paint.
What color paint do you want?
Do you have green, brown, anything like that?
Yeah, we can make green, we can make brown, whatever you want. Sure.
I'd like it green. Green would be
maybe
nice.
we could mix green and brown, so you look. We can do like stripes, so you look like a. You know when I turn into a tiger and I'm really hard to see in the grass. We could do
All
that.
right. But do you have the toilet green or just green?
Either, but you want green? 3 gold
Green.
pieces.
Jesus, everything's so expensive in this town.
You want green?
Uh,
5 gold pieces.
Ooh,
Quill, could you please do the bargaining? This.
great. I'm gonna piss off another person in this town. How about just 1 second? We just gonna have a little look around. You know, maybe we can pay for it all together, and we can maybe we can arrange something. We can sort something out here. We could get maybe sort out a deal. Um,
Yeah, at
Maybe
this
they
point,
have some health pots.
as you discuss this, both Gear and Cethe, you kind of make your way up the ladder and into the store.
Like, hey, shopkeep, how's it going?
You again? You never buy anything. You just come here to look.
Well, today I'm here to buy some potions.
You want a potion? What kind of potion you want?
Preferably a potion of cure light wounds. I'm gonna need a couple.
A potion of cure light wounds? This is no Pathfinder guild. You want a regular healing potion? We can arrange regular healing potion.
A regular healing potion is fine.
Regular healing potion is fine. I have 2 for sale. 50 gold each.
Oh, I didn't
um,
know they were that expensive.
55 gold each.
I mean, that's not gonna
Do-
change anything. I'm not gonna
Do
buy it if I
not
can't
say
afford
the
it.
word expensive at all.
you just
Making
said
it
it
more
again.
making it more expensive isn't gonna make me afford it. I'm a student, remember? Debt.
Right? Take out more loans.
Oh, this guy's brutal.
Who's this guy? The government? All right, I'm gonna. I'm gonna-
You know what?
hey,
I don't need anything from here. I'm going back outside.
okay,
Guy always
pop one of
mean.
those potions on the counter. We're gonna have to do some kind of we're gonna have to do some intense bargaining. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
add those potions to the green paint over there on the counter, and we're gonna still look around if there's anything else that we want to grab, right?
So he puts the green paint on the counter, adds a couple healing potions.
Sweet.
He goes, "Is there
Um,
something else you're looking? Great magical artifact?"
Yeah, you mentioned that you had artifacts, right? I overheard that on the way here. Could you show us
Yeah.
those?
Sure. Do you have money?
Well, of course.
You're no looky doos.
Not all of us, no.
Okay. He reaches under his table and begins to pull out a few items. One is a short black wand that he puts on the table in front of you, leaves his hand on it for an unreasonable amount of time, kind of looking at all of you. You know steel. I take your hand.
no, he wouldn't dream of stealing.
You don't need
Um,
these hands.
in this town. Why would I steal from you?
I do not know. You are student. They are weird.
You are weird.
I
That's
mean,
a
you're
fair
not
point.
wrong.
You would not download a wand.
Try me.
uh, a second short rod. This one has kind of striated with little sapphire markings on, and he puts it down. He takes out a pair of beautiful boots with some of that like windswept filigree across them. And then he takes out a small wooden knife with a dwarven rune kind of etched into the handle. And he places it on the table in front of you. He goes, mighty artifact. You buy?
How much?
Interesting.
He holds up the blue sapphire wand, and he goes, "This 500 gold pieces." He holds up the black wand, and he goes, "This 150 gold pieces." He points at the boots. They are 300 gold pieces, and he points at the knife, and he goes, "Only 50 gold pieces. Very good. Buy. You should buy."
I walk up and I identify the knife.
You do not trust I sell quality gold, quality items?
Well, what does it do?
This is a wood knife. It can cut any wood instantly, like butter. It is very fun.
Interesting. That could be useful.
It could be
That
useful.
actually could be useful.
Throw the knife in
How
the
much
bag and the
gold do we
black
have
rod
left?
too. Oh, about 700.
Oh,
Maybe 6.
the black
Yeah,
rod
100.
is 150, right?
Uh-huh. We can do
Alright, well,
this.
The knife is 50, so that's 200, and 2 healing potions, 50 each, so that's 300. And the paint is 3 gold as well. Or 5.
Wait, can I ask what the boots do?
These are boots of elven kind. They help you move more
Elves?
quietly and swiftly, more stealthily.
Ooh.
Um,
Ooh.
Talk.
So I just kind of look
Useful.
at him and go, perhaps maybe you're interested in one of these silver javelins.
Did you steal them from your school?
No, they're mine.
They have the Wengineer school marking on them.
Well, I just fought a table to the death. This javelin's mine.
Did you win?
Quill won. Carved a Q in it.
Yeah, I won the fight against the table, so yeah, I guess technically those javelins are mine.
We
And
do
I
sound
go,
like
Alright.
students
I go
now. We
to
fought
kind
the
of
table.
persuade him to perhaps let me get some money off of the boots in exchange for 3 of these javelins.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
How much were the boots?
300.
300.
Cutting it pretty close, but I think we could do it.
I'm not gonna lie, talking as Ella, I really want to try and steal something.
What?
Like,
Talking
so
as
bad.
Ella? Talking as Ella? Okay.
Oh, I don't want him to hear me. I'm thinking it.
It's
No,
only a
no,
12. It's a
Only
12.
a
That
12.
sounds like you would do it in real life, you know?
He looks at you and goes, "You are a poor student, right? You
But
do
I
not
can
need.
make great things.
All right. How about in the future you make something and I will take 50 gold pieces off the boots?"
In the future, I make something of what? You cut out.
Sorry. In the future, you make something I want.
All right. I can do that.
Okay.
What do you want, sir?
That is my business, not your business.
Well, damn.
How would we know what to make
Well,
then?
damn.
You make it when I ask you to make it. Otherwise, price increase.
Yeah, I really shouldn't be talking to this guy.
I really want these
Just put the
boots,
stuff in the
guys.
bag.
No, you shouldn't talk, please. Please.
Well, Quill,
But yes,
you are
yes,
the
I
one
will.
with
I will
all the
help you
gold.
later.
All right. Then boots 250 gold.
There you guys go. The boots are 250.
Okay, so in all together we're at like 555 gold pieces for everything over here.
We
We can
how
afford
so
that,
we're
right?
getting so we're getting paint, a health potion,
Two
Two
health
health
potions.
potions.
two health potions, boots, and the knife.
The boots are important.
The boots
Yeah,
are
stealthy
important.
boots
Can I try the boots on?
to see if they fit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want them to
Cinderella.
not fit.
give me
Cinderella.
a persuasion check. Because you want to try the boots on. Because Arc the DM feels like you're angling.
That was the wrong one. I have done the wrong one. How do I cancel it?
I feel like
Okay,
you're
never
going to do
mind. Wait a
something
second.
more
I'm
wrong in the immediate future.
Okay. 1 second. I rolled the wrong thing.
Okay.
Persuasion. Persuasion is
Ella's
minus
chat
1,
is
so it was
convinced
14
now.
minus 1. So it was
Ella's
13,
chat is now
technically.
convinced
Okay.
that these boots are made of elves.
Yeah. Yeah. Elf nipples, to be precise, which is a little bit of a worry.
I didn't
So-
want to go into details, but
I'll give you the choice, Ella, because you rolled perception. You can roll your persuasion again. Like generally,
Okay,
my
yeah, I'm
policy
gonna
is
do that.
yeah.
They're
Why
soft
not?
yet
Let's give it a
durable.
go. Okay, that's worse.
Okay.
So
A little bit
never
more.
mind.
Up and down, and he goes, I tell you these boots move quickly and swiftly, and then you want to put them on. I was not born yesterday.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just gonna have to hope that they fit, I guess.
What about one boot?
Give
I
me a
can only
persuasion
hop.
check. Seffi,
She's
give me a
gonna hop
persuasion
away.
check.
Okay. I gotta get out of my inventory here. That's what's going on. All right, there we are. $22.
Oh, 22.
Ah, very well. One boot.
Nice.
Each?
Amazing.
All right. The kitty person puts on one boot, and the sort of scary person put on other boot.
Wait, which one's the scary one?
Point at Seffi.
Very good, very well. I'll take the left boot, thank you. Quill, do you mind getting the gold ready?
Yes, I'll get the goal ready.
Lovely, thank
I'm
you.
gonna try on that boot.
I'm gonna take this time to switch my armor type to infiltrator.
Okay.
Oh
As
my
I kind
God.
of stare at both of them and go,
What's the plan here?
So now what's the total here, sir?
You want boot? You want 2 potion? You want paint?
No.
knife.
No. Knife and black rod and paint and potions. No boots.
Yeah.
We'll take these off in just a moment.
Okay. You want knife? So 50 gold for the knife. Potions, so 150. The paint he'll just throw in.
Okay, that's good of him.
Nice guy.
I add paint. Am nice person. And the rod, the wand, is 150 gold. So we're talking 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's
Is that
pretty
right?
Okay,
reasonable.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna.
Guys, before you do anything, there's a ballista pointed at our head. Wanted to say that.
Do you
Are
forget
you
that these boots are
interested in
speedy?
ballista?
Yeah, do you mind just getting the ballista down for just a second? We just want to have to take a closer look at that. I might be interested in buying
Nice.
that.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I know you're lying. I know you're being.
You don't know that. I might want one.
Do you happen to have any
Sure.
any kind of any other kind of armed weaponry on hand?
Other sort of armed weaponry. I have basic weapons. What you want?
Oh no. Just curious. Thank you. That's all.
If you want weapon, this this rod is very good weapon. He
Mm.
doesn't point at the black rod. He points at the sapphire.
Okay. I might just be like, "Hey, Cethe, could you find the money in this bag for a second
Oh, sure thing.
and
I'll rifle around.
just just hand it over to him?" What I really want to do is while he's distracted counting the money, I want to also try and swipe the sapphire wand.
Oh my god.
So
We're
he
just
still gets
slowly
money.
counting out pieces.
Okay, give me a
So
sleight of
like, so
hand.
we're getting everything right. Everything's gonna be like so. So Cethe's gonna give the money over, right? And while he's distracted looking at that, we're packing up the other stuff into our bags anyway. I'm assuming. I'm just gonna slip the rod in there as well, and then we're just gonna make a run for it.
Well, what about boots? We also haven't paid for boots.
You know, we're wearing them. It's fine.
Right. You want boot? 250
no.
gold. Very good deal.
No boots, thank you. Yes, Quill. Let's take the boots off. Everyone, take the boots off.
Guys, if you don't want the boots, let's just take them off. We're not gonna buy them, right?
Oh, we don't
So-
need
Talk
to
is a
buy
bit.
them.
Quill?
Talk is a bit oblivious to your plan.
Yeah,
by the
Tok
way.
has no idea what's going on here.
I'm
Quill?
just waiting for the paint to get the paint.
Yeah,
Can
that's
I
that's
glare
not your
at
entire
Tok?
mission.
Can I
Do you have
give
a
Tok a really...
paintbrush as well?
Okay,
Yeah, get a
I'm going
paintbrush.
to. Okay, so the plan is. So Cethe, pay the man.
Yes, yes.
We don't need these boots.
We're just at about 300 here. Can I give Tok like
Yeah.
a deep glare? Kind of intimidating.
Sure. Talk. Make an insight check.
Okay.
Come on, Tok. You've got to work out what's happening.
And
We're not
Gear,
being subtle.
Gear, if you want, you can make an insight check too, as you.
Get
Nine.
ready to like
Nine.
slightly and slowly walk out the door alone.
Right? And it's like, Talk, you're oblivious. You have no idea like what that like.
Yeah.
You feel like you violated some social. Maybe asking her to remove them.
Oh,
So that's a nat 20.
A natural 20. You know exactly what their plan is. You see them angling like perhaps you've been involved in this yourself. I don't know, but you see Cethe and Quill kind of communicating. You're like, "Yep, this is a dine and dash if I've ever seen one."
Right. So,
I'm
with my insight of what I can pick up on what they're doing, do I also feel that no matter what, I'm also going to get blamed?
I mean, you've
With-
known. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was just wanted to add to that. With the nat 20, could he maybe help Tok get out of it? Like, just bring Tok out of the situation?
I
Is
mean,
that
he
allowed?
would-
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm actually busy trying to get between Cethe and the dude over there, trying to say, "Hey, brush! I would like to have a brush as well with this paint."
Oh my god.
Okay. So let me run through kind of what's going on here for your grand heist.
Chaos is happening right here.
Here's what you would know, Gear, with your natural 20. You know, Talk has no idea what's going on. You know that Cethe and Quill are clearly angling to steal at least one thing, possibly more. You know that being Tabaxi, you automatically are pegged guilty for everything. It's not your fault. You have done nothing wrong. But being a student and being a Tabaxi is like a double threat. But you also know the people in this town, they kind of don't really give a
care.
damn about anything.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to sneak and sleight of hand the crossbow bolt out of the ballista.
Oh, you're gonna try to disarm it.
Nice.
Oh my god. I've added another agent of chaos.
What
All
is
right.
happening?
So, Quill, you give,
Yeah.
I guess, Gear, you get advantage too because Talk's there also asking inane questions at this moment.
Yeah. He's being useful without meaning to be.
That's my strongest feature.
I did that totally incorrectly.
That's okay.
They added them together.
Oh no. Okay, go ahead and roll each one individually one more time.
I expected them to come up with 2.
Right, I totally understand, and I mean technically we could calculate. I won't do it that way. You go ahead and roll each one in.
Well, that's a 2, so we don't
There's
want
the
that.
2.
Nice.
It's gonna fling this off into the stars. Sleight of
Okay,
hand is that's a 12.
a 12. Okay.
Sorry,
Um,
11. 11.
an 11. Okay. And Quill, you go ahead and roll your sleight of hand.
I would love to.
Oh my.
14.
Okay. One more time.
1 second. My computer is sad. Try again. Great. 14 was max.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll perception from the shopkeeper. He has a +2 to his perception wisdom. And
They were bad rolls with the +5 on sleight of hand. That sucks, man.
an 11 +2,
Ooh,
so a 13.
13.
So he turns around as you begin counting things. Quill, you kind of sweep everything in your bag of holding. He turns around as Gear begins screwing with the ballista, and he looks at you again. What are you doing?
Oh, I was going to help infuse this with a returning skill, so that way when you do finally fire it and it goes through somebody, it'll reload itself automatically, and you won't even waste ammunition.
Give me a deception check.
That was nice. That was smooth.
That was very smooth.
Well, wait, is it deception if I'm actually doing it?
Were you actually planning to cast a returning on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, it would be persuasion.
I'm gonna turn around to Quill and ask her, did we get the brush? Do we still need to get the brush? I
That is
want
a
one of those a bit
16.
wider ones.
A wide brush, right? Yeah.
Um,
I'm sure we
gonna
can
use
find
my
something for you, Tuck.
slot,
Don't worry about it.
actually.
Okay. So he kind of looks at you, Gear, and he goes, I appreciate effort, but this does not make us even. You still owe me favor in the future, yes?
Oh, yeah, of course. It's just, I want to show you how this works real quick. Do you mind? Can I aim it at something real quick that's not us or anything in this room?
Everything is in this room. You
But
want to aim it?
you have a window, no, do you not?
Little window. Can you get it through window?
Sure can.
Okay.
And I go and I shoot it out of the window.
All right.
And
Roll me an attack roll. Use your so
Just
D20
gonna come.
plus
He's
Swinging
gonna
off it.
he's gonna hit the shopkeeper.
You're gonna hit Barry.
Oh,
He's gonna go
Oh
out.
no!
No,
Find Barry
don't.
Not
into a
it,
tree.
no.
Not Sir Wolfington. Don't do this.
Oh, critical one. Watch it. It's coming.
Yeah.
15
dear.
plus. Do I have a crossbow so that I can see what that's off of?
You can just add in your dexterity for this.
Oh, okay. Then that's an 18.
Okay, an 18. You fire the bolt out. You hear it sail for a moment. Um, you don't hear any screams of pain or shocked gasps or anything. And a moment later, the bolt blinks back into the crossbow, reloaded once again. And yeah, Amory kind of looks at it and kind of, oh, very impressed.
I
But
mean, I am a student. Really good for catching food too.
Maybe I go into food business.
I mean,
Interest.
you'll put Rail out of business, that's for sure.
I mean, anything can put Rail out of business. It is not a big problem. He is useless.
Fair. But
Well, have
anyways,
we got everything we need? I think we're all good.
Brush?
I think you paid the
Brush?
man, right?
Oh, you get the
Yeah,
brush?
yeah. Yes,
We'll
we
sort
have
you out
we
with a
have
brush.
a
I can use my
brush.
fur. It's fine.
We do have a brush.
We have
Yeah,
brush.
he says, "You want brush? I give you brush. You come
So-
back, do great business. Yes."
yeah, so
Sure.
whatever you
Absolutely.
want me to make for you, just tell the headmaster at the guild, and I'm sure that he'll get the message to me to make it for you.
All right, I will be contacting you.
Cool.
What creation I wish to unleash upon this miserable, pathetic world.
Fair. All right, so I
Wow.
just go ahead and walk out and just kind of hop down. I don't even climb down the ladder. I just hop down and walk off
I'm
briskly.
gonna follow you with my paint and my brush.
Time to go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Hey, thanks so much for your help. You've been really, really great.
Right, come back soon. We have other item.
Yeah, we'll do. I'm gonna get on out of there. I'm gonna do a pretty sick forward roll when I get to the bottom of the ladder.
You
With one boot on.
With
you
one boot
all
on.
yeah, you all bail out of the Emporium, hitting the ground and kind of rushing out of the way. On your way out, all of you go ahead and make a perception check.
All of us?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all of you.
Perception.
Oh, 7. I'm rolling very badly today, except when I wrecked that table.
I got 18.
So Talk, you're the only one who hears this, but you hear kind of a voice. Where did item go? Now can no feed family. Probably have to bludgeon child.
And
Uh,
since I have no idea that
R.I.P.
we have
Barry.
stolen the boots and the wand, I'm like, what is he even talking about? And I just continue going.
Yeah, you have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah,
You're talking about like sacrificing his family or something.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ignorant bliss.
Oh my god.
Like I'm
That was the
surprised.
highest
The
I've
man
said.
just gave us the paint and the brush for free as extra. What is he talking about?
Haphazardly, you make your way back up towards the northern gate of town. He doesn't seem to be following you. And you can add to your individual inventories, I guess Quill at the immediate moment until you split up your ill-gotten gains.
Yeah.
You
A lot of
have
stuff
your
in my bag now.
yeah, so you have your boots of elven kind that you can add in.
Yeah.
You manage to seize a wand of pyrotechnics. You have a
Okay, well, you might have to send me this list.
yeah, I might have to send you the list, but you guys can all look it up and we'll start wrapping up this evening.
Boots of elven kind.
Yeah, boots of elven
Your
kind.
steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across, so you have an advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mad.
Stealthy people in our group.
You have a wand of magic missiles. That was the expensive sapphire.
Cool.
You
Add
have you have 2 healing potions.
2 healing
Oh.
potions.
Not
Which
that
one's
bad.
the standard one, I guess?
Yeah, just the standard ones. You haven't run anywhere selling the chunkier stuff yet. You have a wood knife, which is in the kind of custom items. You should be able to find it. If you can't, I'll add it in.
Okey-dokey.
And you
So-
have a wand of pyrotechnics.
Ooh.
How about the
Oh
dagger?
my goodness.
The dagger is a wood knife, and basically, what it does as he described it, uh, it immediately cuts through any wood. Like it kind of like a hot knife through butter. It just slices wood.
Much stuff. Oh
And
my
wanna-
god.
wand of
Wood,
yeah. Go ahead.
wood knife, wood knife. Okay, I can't find that one.
Okay, I'll add it into your character sheet a little
Thank
bit later.
you.
Yeah,
I still have
definitely.
my potion of healing from when we were from ages ago as well. So we ain't
You
got a
can
lot of
give
healing
me one
potions.
of the potions. I have 0, and I always get beaten up, so
You do.
I wouldn't mind one.
Wow. Okay, great. I have so much stuff now. I'm popping those boots on straight away. I'm just gonna take it off Sethi's foot.
There you go.
No, thanks for that, but
Yeah.
these are definitely mine.
Yeah, that's all right. As long as I can have
So-
that black rod there, that would make me very happy. Give me that wand,
Yeah, of
please.
course.
Thank you.
Of course, she wants the black
Um,
rod. Nobody's
As
surprised.
we're walking, I'm just kind of curious. How stealthy can you be, Talk?
I am pretty stealthy, but not with my scale mail armor on.
Well,
That gives me a disadvantage. But otherwise, I have +5 to stealth.
I'm of the knowledge that you could put those boots on when we need you to, and you could be stealthy too, with the scale mail on.
Oh, interesting.
Because this armor that I donned on, because I thought you guys were gonna book it. Talk has no idea what I'm talking about at this point.
No, no.
It's like it makes me stealthy as well. Like it doesn't make a sound when I move, and I just kind of like I'm stepping really hard and it's not making a single sound. It's fun. Just something to keep in mind.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
since I'm not very good at math, I thought we paid for everything. I don't realize that we stole
We
the
did.
stuff.
We didn't steal anything. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Not a thing.
surely he can see my boots. Talk.
Yeah, but I thought, well, I guess we paid. We gave them a bunch of money. That must have been enough. Like, numbers
is
don't mean
true.
that much to me.
We did give them a bunch of money, so, don't worry about it. He's fine.
Yeah, he should be happy with that.
Pay him no mind.
Well,
Maybe
anyway, I
we'll
guess we
work
should
on
get out
some
of town.
deodorant. I should probably work on inventing
God,
some
that would have
deodorant.
been really smart. Why did I not think of
That
that?
would be
Invent some
nice.
deodorant.
Genius.
All right. So you get to the edge of town and you prepare for your journey north towards the Shrine of Min Min. That's about an hour walk from town. And we'll pick up there next time as you make your way ever northward towards whatever mysteries lie within.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yay!
Lovely.
I
That
need
was
to
very
I need to
fun.
take a moment at some point to paint my armor, but it's not really needed to do it quite yet.
Sure. Give me a. I'll give you a choice. You can do it as a straight dex
You
check.
cut out a bit for a second.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You can do it as a straight dexterity check right now, or a performance check. I'll give you your choice.
All right, I'll go with sure, just some deck stuff.
Okay.
Wow, is that like painting on the move?
You kind of take your time to sort of like coat your armor. With a 15, it's pretty good. You cover up almost all of the red. There's just a couple like little spots underneath the arm where you might want to be a little careful. You just kind of run out of paint, and
Mhm.
you feel it's holding up. It's not pretty by any means, but it's kind of lost that metallic sheen. But it's functional.
Okay,
Poor armor.
that's good. Just need to get some more dirt and mud on it, and it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, I think we'll be happy to throw some dirt at you, Talk. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right.
Mud.
Anybody else have anything they need to take care of before we wrap
I
up
do
for
have
the
a
evening?
question.
Yeah.
The special thing that gear has done to my armor. Do I get to see that anywhere on my like D&D Beyond thing, or how does it work?
Yeah, give me a little bit of time when we're offline. I'll figure person.
Okay.
If not, I'll write something up so that copy paste out of Gear's info, just so that you know
So
what
they
it is.
know,
Track
basically,
it.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget about it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I haven't run with any artificers. Play around and figure it out.
Oh,
We're all learning.
this is
It's
a
okay.
lot of work and learning as I'm staring. I have not stopped reading since we've started.
Yeah, they're a complicated class, but I really respect that you're giving it the shot. So yeah, again, everybody, welcome Palico Don Fluffles, aka Gearbox, to our little journey.
Yay!
Welcome.
And a
New
huge
friend.
thank you. Yeah, new friends. New
Cats,
what would be the right new
More
accomplices.
cats.
Team Cat.
accomplices.
Oh, cat.
Yeah, big thank you to Oodi, to Coco Plays MB, and to Shrimpella also for being awesome. Be sure to go give everyone a follow. All of us are on Twitch in various ways, and Coco also does YouTube, which is he does some great stuff over there. So be
Totally
sure to
great.
check it out. Yeah, but like genuinely, like I quite enjoy watching some of Coco's Kenshi stuff. I'm not sure what you're doing these days, but go check him out. I'll go check it out too. We'll all have an adventure together. Anybody continuing on streaming this evening
I'm going to
or this morning?
Wheels. I need to go get some donuts. I've thought too
I
much
need,
about
I need to make some
It's
food.
their
I
claws.
respect it. Yeah, we all need food. I think we're all finishing up today.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm definitely going to sleep. It's like what time is it? 8:17 a.m.
Oh my god.
Clearly bedtime. Man,
Jeez.
man after my own heart. I can see the sun. It's time to go to bed.
Oodi needs to roll for pastries. My chat just said.
Hell yeah.
All right then.
I'm rolling a d12
We'll
for
wrap things up for
pastries.
this week. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
wrap
thanks for
things
hanging
up
with us, guys.
for this morning,
Appreciate it.
evening, afternoon, wherever you do be. Have a wonderful time. We'll be back next week, same time as always, and we'll continue on this crazy little journey then. Thank you.
Oh, hell yes. Let's
See you
go.
later.
Bye bye, everybody.